Show me an opening in the clouds, and I'll take it, yeah. Reminding myself to just let go. Don't wonder how far I can fall. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Look into your eyes, I see the colors of your soul, and I recognize every single line, every single roadblock. We are two hearts that beat in time, and the tide was looking down all night, blocking out the sun that we need. Maybe we can change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. Sleep through the sunrise. Into my past and I count the numbers of the dreams that I left behind. I don't even care now that I've discovered a new kind of peace of mind. Up above us, looking down on us, there's an angel I know. We don't need to worry or discuss much. It's time for me to hit the road. I'll take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. Sleep through the sunrise. Take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. Sleep through the sunrise.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away.
All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after.
We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away.
We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after.
We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
not with the chatting. I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me. You know. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
das gute Gefühl, wenn du bereit bist. Schon bereit, immer noch bereit. Bereit. Bereit aufzustehen. Den Mut zusammenzunehmen und
fester zu glauben.
weil heute ist dein Tag.
Mein erster Schultag.
Bereit, sich zu beweisen.
Ich kann das.
Bereit für den nächsten Schritt. Für neue Projekte. Und die Möglichkeiten der vernetzten Welt.
Darum reden wir mit unseren Kunden nicht einfach über Technik, sondern sagen ihnen, was sie davon haben.
Darum sind wir da oben,
Auch in einem Bergdörfli?
mitten drinnen und auch da unten. Damit die Schweiz bereit ist. Damit Sie bereit sind. Bereit fürs Leben.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
La sensation d'être prêt. Déjà prêt, toujours prêt. Prêt? Prêt à se lever, à prendre son courage à deux mains et...
Croire dur comme fer.
Aujourd'hui, c'est ton jour.
Mon premier jour d'école.
Prêt à relever le défi.
Ça, j'y arrive.
Prêt pour la prochaine étape. Pour de nouveaux projets et pour les possibilités d'un monde connecté.
C'est pour ça qu'avec nos clients, on ne parle pas que de technique. On leur dit aussi ce qu'elle leur apporte.
Parce que nous sommes là-haut,
Jusqu'aux villages les plus reculés.
à tous les niveaux et tout en bas. Pour que la Suisse soit prête. Pour que vous soyez prêts. Prêts pour la vie.
Came from the darkest regions, wrapped in a cloak of light. Minus the focus heights, I'm trying to get my opens right. Throw my doubts aside, I climb the mountainside. And when I reach the peak, the view I see will not be fly. Feel the pressure, but it's relative to the man I measure. No time for hesitation, finally time to step up. And when you're feeling deep in your bones and it's on your fed up, you're close to the glass ceiling, keep your head up. See your dreams as a goal, that's how I'm seeing mine. Achieve my full potential, let all of the demons pre my shine.
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to yet another day here in the Swisscom Heroleague, powered by ESL tonight with another round. It's already game day number 4 tonight
already
in Clash Royale, with of course my dear colleague here in Chief, the legend Avalon,
and my co-caster today, Luca Don Rigoni, the only and lonely.
Okay, we're starting out strong tonight.
Only the lonely. No,
Yeah.
we're having some great matches for you today. It's gonna be totally amazing, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it, as we do.
Yes, absolutely. And actually, season 15 just launched today with the new ranked season in Clash Royale. And with that, of course, will be some balance changes, which we won't have yet, though, tonight. And I'm pretty sure they will not be dropping until tomorrow. So next week, we're going to be playing with them. We have some changes coming up to Fire Spirits, and therefore also to the Furnace, one of my personal favorite buildings. The biggest one is probably the big buff to the first hit speed of the Zappies. So I'm quite curious whether we're gonna see them coming back into the meta. I've never experienced them, literally. Like
I really don't like them, but I like the Furnace, so that is kind of sad.
When I started playing Clash Royale, Zappies were already trash.
Yeah, they used to be quite good actually. Fireball bait.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Yeah, we're gonna have some great matches, and here they are.
Let's have a look. Tonight's first match, it's going to be Art Easy against Dachim.
Nice. Very nice match.
Yeah, we're gonna be struggling quite a bit with that.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
We practiced all week.
Yeah, that's true. But it's him, I mean.
Dachim?
Yeah.
That's him.
Definitely.
The one.
Next up is going to be Kefron against Po2 Chef. And for those who are following us on social media, they might have realized that both of these players are still without any points on their scorecard. So one of them is bound to get their first point win tonight. Kefron will then have another match against, yet again, Dachim in the one and only. It's him.
Dachim.
And to close out
by
the night,
way, we will see that in the ranks later. Dachim is currently on top.
Yeah, true.
And so today with 2 matches, he can push even further on top.
Absolutely. And then to close out the night, we have the match between Sailor and Senpai Rekt. And Senpai Rekt, he's been looking mighty strong coming into this. He was only able to join us last week on game day, match day number 3, but he's just coming like he's been taking matches
like
with a storm.
In Storm, yeah. This is his 3rd match today, and he won his first 2 matches, and it's very important for him to win this one too.
Yeah.
To put him in the ranks.
Absolutely.
Nicely. That's gonna be very great matches. Which one are you looking forward to most here in those matches?
Honestly, I'm probably most excited about the last match of today between Senpai Rekt and Sailor. Yeah.
Just because of Senpai Rekt, because he's the 3 times champion already.
Because otherwise, I think like if I'd have to predict these matches, it would probably be rather one-sided. But I'm actually super excited for the matches we got coming tomorrow. Won't spoil too much of that yet, but we got some good ones there.
I would love to see Dachim against Senpai, because that was last season's final. That will be very interesting.
Tomorrow, I'm sorry.
That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Senpai
great.
Rekt
So
we'll have another 2
if
matches
let's guess for the matches here. I'd say probably the first one goes to Dachim.
Yeah, I'd
For
agree.
the second one, it's very difficult. Maybe Kefron is a little bit less nervous.
Yeah, I'd certainly hope so. And Kefron has been always a player who brings interesting decks to the table, but does not necessarily perform too bad on them, actually. He's just had the unlucky... Like, he hasn't played too many matches yet, and they generally had to go up against pretty tough opponents, so I suppose there's that.
The third one, I
And
think,
Potuchev, he's had like the definition of a cold start to his season.
And the third one, I think Dachim is going in as favorite for the match. However, Kefron has been here last season. We don't really know how strong Kefron will be against Dachim.
Yeah.
Then maybe the last one will be interesting. I mean, Senpai, of course, with all his experience. We would expect him to win, but you never know.
But I mean, Sailor, he's made quite a name for himself, being quite a bit of a cheese master here, if I may say so.
Cheesy freezy.
Yeah, he's brought the freeze already to a match. He's brought numerous iterations of clone decks. So yeah, I mean, I'd be happy for him if he could take a game off of Senpai and maybe catch him by surprise a little bit.
It's always possible. Many have taken games from Senpai, but to win the match, that's like another league. Not many have actually won against Senpai.
That is very true. It's always...
I would say throughout all the 3 seasons, it was probably like 5 times, maximum on one hand, that he lost.
You think so?
A match. Not many.
Oh yeah, full match. Yeah.
A full match.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that is very true. I mean, but that in the end is what makes you a really, really strong player. It's consistency and also adaptability. So you have to be able to adapt to your opposition and kind of predict what's coming your way, and then adapt accordingly.
So here we see the current standings, and I had a little chat before on how to read those correctly. It shows Jesus first, but it's actually not true, because Jesus has lost a match and Dachim didn't lose a match. So they're both number 1, but Dachim is actually on top because he doesn't have a loss yet. And then number 3 and 4, same thing actually. Senpai would be on top because he hasn't lost the match yet, but Toy Boy has lost the match, even though they're both on place 2.
Yeah.
Technically. And then for Sailor Arteezy, they're both in the same spot at the moment. And then Kefran and Potushev, that's what it is. They're both on the last spot at the moment.
Yeah.
Kefran with 2 losses and Potushev with 4 losses.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, with this season 4, we returned back to our original Swiss format instead of the double elimination bracket. So that means each and every player will face off against every other player once, and then the top 4 will make it into playoffs. And I mean, that means overall they're gonna be playing 7 matches in total. And if you already played 4 and have lost all of them, you only have 3 remaining to kind of make your way up the scoreboard somehow.
Yeah, that puts you in a really bad position.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you won, on the other hand, if you won 3 like Dachim and Jesus and you win another one, you already have 4 of 7, which I think is a good position to be at.
Yeah, then you're pretty much in the I mean, if Dachim wins at least 1 today, he can't be overtaken by Potushev anymore.
No.
So that's already quite insane in and of itself.
Yeah.
All right. So
I think those guys with 3 matches already, they can really secure their spot here in the top ranks if they win again today. Like Dachim with 2. If he wins both, I mean, he has 5 wins.
Yeah,
so
that would be pretty. Like then you're pretty much. I think we can set the bar at around 5 wins. If you get 5 wins, you're pretty much like you're in the playoffs. For
then
sure.
Maybe there is another one with also 5. Maybe Senpai will also get 5.
Yeah, I agree.
Then you're in the same spot, so it
I could also see
interesting.
Jesus maybe. Who did Jesus lose to? It was Senpai Rect, I think. Yeah, last week.
Okay, we're getting news here.
Yes.
You want to tell the news?
I always have to bring the bad news.
Yeah, you're the sad news guy, and I'm the happy news guy.
Yeah, that's why. and how come I get to talk more? So we've just been told by our production team that unfortunately we'll still have to wait for Arteezy. has not managed to show up yet, but we'll have to give him some more time here to appear and
appear like
yeah, it's just like
magic.
suddenly he's there,
Yeah.
like, as things happen. And yeah,
Like a
if not,
ghost.
we would switch up our schedule by a bit and show the match between Dachim and Kefron first, actually.
If it doesn't show up in time, it will unfortunately be a loss, a forfeit
Yes.
loss. That would be very sad, of course, for him. So we hope he appears. We hope he shows up.
Yeah, I could play for him. Like,
You could try it. I don't know if he likes that. I mean,
well, I would.
I'm not gonna say if it's better for him or worse because
Okay, he's just not gonna like it.
I'm gonna be neutral about that.
Yeah,
I think
I
he
think-
wants
I
to
think
play
that's a good
himself.
decision. Yeah,
Let's keep it at
let
that.
him appear by himself.
Let him appear, like rub the lamp and then he
Yeah,
appears.
yeah,
like the
exactly.
genie in the bottle, maybe.
Exactly.
That
so,
would be
so
really
what,
nice.
what have you been up to this past weekend?
We played basketball. Actually, I did.
Oh.
My daughter played basketball, and yeah, it was interesting. They had 2 days of basketball, 4 hours of training.
Damn.
That was very
Like
intense.
4 hours each day?
Actually, 2 hours each day. So
Yeah.
one training was like 1 hour, and then one in the morning, one in the
Okay.
afternoon. So basically 2 times 2 trainings
Yeah.
per day. And it was very interesting. Like I learned a lot just from watching. And also, you could really tell the moment it clicked in the afternoon when she got tired.
Yeah.
Like you could
Okay.
really tell. Like now she's tired. She's standing in the wrong direction and stuff. And you could really tell. the
Batteries are
moment.
running dry.
And it's totally understandable because it's hard.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's true. Especially
yeah.
when you're like, I think when you're learning anything new with like, in the beginning you're like super excited and it's like, oh yeah, it's great fun. But then suddenly you realize that, oh, there's so much information and
much to
stuff
learn.
to take in.
It looks so easy, like you just drop the ball into the basket. Looks so easy, but then you see how they move and all those different strategies and actually how to catch the ball, how to throw the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it. And yeah, just from watching, it's really true. I learned so much.
Now you know how to like throw it properly with like one
Properly.
hand
They actually
behind
do learn
and
it with
then-
one hand first to
Okay.
actually learn the proper movement of the hand, and then they
Yeah.
start holding the ball with 2
Yeah.
hands.
I'm still like
and
struggling with that.
stuff
I've
like
done
that.
it for quite a while. I've always been better at like throwing it more like not how you
Yeah.
should.
And the
suppose,
funny
but,
thing is, when you're throwing the ball from the left, you should actually throw it with the left hand, and when you're from the right, you throw it with the right hand.
Oh, really?
Try that. Like
I'm-
I don't know
my
what
my
the-
left hand is absolutely incompetent.
the korbleger. I don't know the English word for that. Korbleger, where you actually jump and,
Oh, and you're
drop the
just like-
ball.
yeah.
You do that with the hand that is closer to the board.
Okay, yeah.
I
that-
never
but
did that. That is so hard to do with the left hand.
That do I do that? Yeah, I think I do that usually.
I always did it with the right hand, both sides.
And no left, but it's like it's not really throwing then, because like I can't throw properly with my left hand. It's so awkward.
It's really weird.
I must look like a.
But if you want to become a pro player, you have to learn that.
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
They do it with both hands. And
I think. The
so, and what have you been up to the last week?
I celebrated a dear friend's birthday on Saturday. And
Nice.
yeah, that was really quite relaxing. He cooked some Indian food and it was absolutely fantastic. So
Delicious.
yeah, shout out to my man Mozi.
That's his name.
Yeah,
Mozi?
well, he's called Julian, but it's like his
Okay.
nickname. Yeah, on Friday I had some boxing training and I was like completely dead afterwards.
Yeah, we can hardly tell.
That's just from the heat in here. That's not from Friday.
So you,
But
you
I was like,
you,
I was out.
You're planning on a boxing career, actually.
No.
Is it too early to share the plan?
Yeah, I have another match next
Okay.
week, like
So,
next weekend.
a real match?
You should come and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah, you should bring your daughters and then they can also like
They
hold up.
could have a Luca poster and cheer you.
Yeah. In your case, you'd probably tell them to write and like, Luca, lower your block on it.
Yeah, lower your guards and don't protect yourself at
just
all times.
go all in.
Never protect yourself. No, of course we will cheer you
Yeah.
on. We
I
want you
can
to
show
win.
you. I have the video now, by the way. I can
Okay.
show you later.
So
during
are you
the
going
break.
for the Swiss Amateur Championship?
No.
You're not going to
That's
participate?
too late, I think. I think that ship has sailed.
you could still be in an official tournament.
That's true. That's true. I'll probably do that at some point, but it's like, yeah, I mean, enjoy it. But I think the career path is like closed for me.
Like win the Swiss Championship like 5 times and then become pro. And
yeah, absolutely.
And then you could challenge some middleweight probably.
Yeah.
75, 80,
I have 90 kilos. Man.
90?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
But it's still upper
you're a
middleweight.
heavyweight. Okay.
No, it's still middleweight.
So you could challenge Mike Tyson.
Yeah, yeah.
He's 53. You could challenge him.
Yeah, I could try. Or not.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I think you want to live.
Yes.
But
yes.
Yeah, with 90 kilograms, you could actually fight in the heavyweight division.
It's actually, I think it's
91.
still upper. Yeah,
no,
93.
that's super heavy.
93 is heavyweight.
81?
No, 93 is heavyweight, and then it's like, what is it, like upper middleweight something?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But also with the pros, I think in pros it's starting with everything. Everything can be heavyweight.
Not sure, but I mean, I've been training a lot ever since the new year, and especially after the lockdown. So maybe I hope I drop some weight classes
maybe you
as
could
well.
try to beat one of the Klitschko brothers.
Yeah.
They're only 115, so.
Yeah, true. And what are you, like 190 tall?
Yeah.
See that's oftentimes the problems. I'm only like 1 meter and 75.
Yeah, but you could dive below the guard and punch them from within.
True.
They would never hit you because you're too small. like where
I don't see him anymore.
Where is he?
Where has he gone?
And then all of a sudden you punch upwards between the guards.
Yeah. But I also watched a lot of esports this weekend because there was like as an avid League of Legends fan, there was like LCK. LEC and LCS finals. So the Korean League, the European League, as well as the North American League.
Okay.
And they had quite some intense matches. Kind of the way I wanted them to, but I don't want to. Can we spoil that? Yeah, it's a Clash Royale stream.
No,
we shouldn't.
Yeah, okay, you're right. nobody watches LOL that watches this stream.
That's true. No, it was a bit of a. I felt it was a bit of a pity for the LEC finals that like there's like these two teams, G2 and Fnatic. They have a ages long rivalry. Basically, all the titles in the last 7 years or so have been either one organization or the other. So you can imagine the level of rivalry. And in spring, G2 won with 3-0 them in the finals, and it was like super convincing. They just smashed them. And now they won again with 3-0, but it was like super close. But it didn't show in the result, unfortunately. And that's the thing I was a little sad about.
So you watched a lot of matches. That's hours of matches.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Because every match takes up to 30, 45
well,
minutes
for I haven't watched the Korean ones yet, and from the LCS I only watched like the highlights because it's NA and those games are not really interesting.
Okay.
You just want to know what happened.
We have some sad news for you, and this time, just to be fair, I'm gonna give you the sad news.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead. No, we just been told that RTZ unfortunately can't make it today, so he will get a forfeit loss, and I think we'll proceed to the next match as soon as they are ready.
Yeah.
That's very sad news, so we will have only 3 matches today. But anyways, we're gonna have fun.
Happens.
I mean, we can't help. So yeah, how much time did you spend watching those matches?
I think like today, like 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're quite long.
For the LEC ones, because those I kind of have to watch because like that's also meta that my teams play in, and yeah, like as an analyst, I should know what currently is going on. And yeah, like at the LCS ones, they usually run like very late at night, so I always watch those to fall asleep.
Okay, that's a good
So,
strategy.
yeah, it was like 2 games of that. I was like, okay, now I'm curious how they ended, and apparently there were 3 more games.
Holy.
But I only watched the highlights of those.
There was also a new Brawl Talk today. I watched that one.
Oh, nice.
And
we'll have to do this.
Getting news.
Okay.
Okay.
So
you get to listen to our talk for another at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because the next match needs to be prepared.
Yeah, and we'll have to see
and
when we can.
So yeah, the Brawl Talk, it was quite interesting actually. There is a new brawler coming which has an interesting mechanic. It does more damage. I think it's what's the name? Not Camille. Is it Camille? Camilla? I'm not sure about the name actually, but it does more damage the more health point the opponent has. Like if you're a super strong opponent, it will do more damage, but if you're weak,
like
it will do less damage.
Yeah.
That is very interesting mechanic for a brawler. And then also the ulti is something like it moves into the direction of the shot and then moves back, and everything in between gets damage.
Oh.
It's also an interesting mechanic. Then there is a lot of cool new skins, really cool new skins. It's like a fan shop skin, kind of like the brawlers have fan items of other brawlers that they can wear.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool when they
Stuff like that.
when they develop things inside.
And then there was also something they had in the middle of the Brawl Talk that was like Star Park.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
So let's go back here to the table.
To the table.
Let's
the
go
table
to
of standings.
The table of standings.
Yeah.
So is it already recorded there, that RTZ, the no-show? I'm not sure. Is it recorded already?
No, it's not in there yet.
Probably not.
No, he's still tied at the moment with Sailor, but he'll of course get that loss. And yeah, Dutchim will now be, or is currently, the sole first place beholder. And yeah, didn't even have to do anything for it. So there's that. And yeah, like as predicted, like we want to talk much more about it, but I mean we don't know which decks they will be coming in with coming in this. And as mentioned before, I personally think the matches are going to be a little bit one-sided, or at least there is a clear favorite.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm Dutchim and Kefron, they know each other. They've played against each other. I think previously they've even been on the same organization. And yeah, Dutchim, ever since like we always knew, or we always like made him up to be that strong player that was just like, whether it was nerfs or struggling with the meta or just basically choking. He's really started showing up more and more come last season.
He could really break that unlucky streak that he kind of had. He always played strong, but in the end it just wasn't enough by small little mistakes. Maybe the nerfs, but in Season 3 he got second behind Senpai Rect. So basically we have the 2 champions today playing against the other players with Dutchim and Senpai Rect.
Yeah,
so 2 really strong players. So yeah, obviously it may seem a little bit one-sided, but we never know.
Yeah, so just judging by that, it's not going to be an easy task for neither Sailor nor Kefron.
I mean, if Dutchim wins, he has 5 wins. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So he will definitely be on top after that.
He's locked in for that one.
And then Senpai, if he gets his win, he's on 3 wins.
Yep.
And he will actually overtake Jesus with that, because he has 3 wins and 0 losses. So Dachim and Senpai will be first after tonight if they win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think that's where, do you have any decks you'd really like to see that you haven't seen much yet?
I love E-Golem Sparky. We haven't
Sparky.
seen that
No,
in a while. I
we
always
haven't
enjoyed E-Golem Sparky.
We haven't seen that in quite a while indeed.
Yeah. Or also the Goblin Sparky deck would be very cool to see again.
Yeah.
I just like Sparky a lot because it's always a lot of action when you have Sparky.
Yeah, it's probably. I just talked today with a buddy of mine about like Clash Royale, and it's like quite hard to find like highlights because it's not per se. It's still a very strategic game, and it's not explosive per se. But Sparky is kind of in a different zone.
It's a league on its own.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also Golem. I would love to see Golem or generally beat down decks. We had a little bit of Lava Hound last time.
I know you like those.
Yes, I do. I personally play a lot of beatdown with a Giant.
Yeah.
Not so much with Golem at the moment, but for example Giant Sparky. I'm one of those.
I see.
That's a deck I really enjoy to play, and I would love to see Golem decks, but currently Golem is not so strong, so we probably will not see that one. Then Royal Hawks.
Yeah. I gotta be honest personally. Okay, it might just be due to my card levels, but I've recently, I'm like, I don't even know if I can say that. I started playing quite a bit of like Hog Rider and Mega Knight.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't that the deck you totally didn't like?
Yeah. But it's fast and you get crowns and you get wins.
I don't like it either, actually. I never play it. Hog Rider.
Yeah,
I haven't fully maxed actually the Hog Rider, but I don't play it.
I have it now. Like I am starting to max more and more, and alrighty.
Okay, so you come in with the good news.
So say that quickly.
We're gonna have a short break of maybe 3 minutes, something like that, and then we'll be back with the next match.
Yes. So that will be Potujef against Kefra.
Dachim. No.
Okay. Okay. So we'll show Dachim versus
Kefra
Kefra
okay,
first.
match number 3 will be first.
Yes.
It's confusing.
I am confusion.
It's a little bit confusing.
Yeah. Something I also did this weekend, by the way, was watch some recaps of HEDQ. Do you know GDQ games or GDQ streams?
No.
It's basically a speedrunning event that always collects like a lot of money for charity. So they run different very popular games as fast as possible. For example, they had quite a bit of Pokemon runs this time. It was like usually it's like a big offline event as well, but due to COVID, they had to do it online as well, and it was quite exciting. And they raised like over 2.3 million for Doctors Without Borders. That was pretty cool.
Okay, guys, we're going to the break. Don't leave, because after the break we'll be back and we're watching you. We're making sure you're back, and then hopefully we will start playing very soon.
Well, not we will. Our players.
Our players. No, it's actually us.
Yeah.
Just pretending there's players.
True. We switch it up every time. That's how you do it.
All the players is us. No, not true, of course.
Stay tuned to find out more.
All the dirty secrets
They
after
will be
the break.
Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop.
Das gute Gefühl, wenn du bereit bist. Schuhbereit, immer noch bereit. Bereit aufzustehen. Den Mut zusammenzunehmen und...
Fest daran zu glauben.
Weil heute ist dein Tag.
Mein erster Schultag.
Bereit, sich zu beweisen.
Ich kann das.
Bereit für den nächsten Schritt. Für neue Projekte. Und die Möglichkeiten der vernetzten Welt.
Darum reden wir mit unseren Kunden nicht einfach über Technik, sondern sagen ihnen, was sie davon haben.
Darum sind wir da oben.
Auch in einem Bergdörfli?
Mitten drinnen und auch da unten. Damit die Schweiz bereit ist. Damit Sie bereit sind. Bereit fürs Leben.
What's your style? Get your merch at shop.esogaming.com.
Start your esports career now at play.esogaming.com.
Guess who's back?
Back
Guess who's
again.
back? Guess who's back? We are back! And I'm here with my friend Luca Donrigoni casting those Clash Royale matches with me.
And of course, my dear friend here in Chief Avalon, the one and only. And yeah, we're excited that we're finally gonna get a game
we
on
get
our
a
hands
game.
tonight.
Finally.
Unfortunately, as we've mentioned before the break, for those who just tuned in, we're only gonna have 3 matches tonight due to RTC unfortunately being absent and having to take a loss here tonight. But we could actually arrange it so that the next match is going to be Dutchim against yeah, they switched it around.
So
Perfect.
there you
Dutchim
see it.
against Kefran.
RTZ against Dutchim. That's a loss, so Dutchim takes a win.
Yeah.
Already 4 wins for Dutchim in total. Now we have Dutchim against Kefran. That's going to be next. Then Kefran against Chef. So he will have a warm-up going into the match with Chef. And then the last one, Senpai against Sailor.
That's of course the big question. Then will it be like a warm-up and he's going into it super hyped, or will he just get crushingly defeated and be super demotivated? We'll surely find out. And here we have 2 contestants. It's going to be Dutchim against Kefran. And we still always have to think when we say his name now.
No, it's second nature to me now.
Okay.
It's just...
Did you like
Dutchim.
train it
I know
all
that's
week?
him, and then I call him Dutchim.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's perfect.
So
That's how I do it too, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just that's him.
We had like a
Dutchim.
special training session last week.
Yes.
After Tuesday.
So I'm really impressed. In the break, I've seen a few of Luca's boxing experience. So that was good.
Don't say that. In the end, like when we can do like offline finals again, people wanna like fight
Yeah,
me.
They want to fight you. Everyone will wait outdoors
Yeah.
to punch you in the face.
Yes,
that
please.
would be bad. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't punch
He's
my
a
face,
very
please.
peaceful person, so don't
Yes.
attack him.
Yes.
It's just for sports. But yeah, I'm really impressed. He did really well.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.
Nice.
I still got like it's good. Like I showed him the beginning part.
Oh.
It gets worse later.
I haven't seen the ending.
When I get tired, it's like
when you get knocked out.
when the arms get heavy, but there are no mom's
when
spaghetti.
the knees are weak and arms are heavy.
Exactly. We actually just got informed about the bans coming into this duel here, and it's going to be Giant and Heal Spirit. Heal Spirit to little to no surprise, I'd say, because
Really?
believe it or not, it's actually it's like the only card that will be receiving a nerf with the next patch. The
Crazy.
area of it, like the healing area, will be reduced by 12.5%.
What about the furnace? Didn't you say the furnace also gets a nerf?
No, it gets buffed.
Ah, it gets buffed.
The fire spirits get buffed. They
Ah.
do like a bigger AoE damage.
Ah, that's
And
good.
because
I always play it.
because like the furnace spawns fire spirits, it of course also gets buffed.
That's nice.
So there's that.
So yeah, looking forward to the fire spirits buff. I don't know, heal spirit, but that's such a little card. Why do you actually ban that one? I mean, you could ban
It's really problematic. Like if you look, I just the other day I had a look at like the top ladder decks, like around 8,000 to 7,800 crowns. All of them basically run heal spirit. Such a problematic card because it gets so much value if you're on a counter push, especially. You can also use it defensively or just for like a little bit of chip, but in those moments where your opponent is already starved for elixir, when you're like counter pushing, and for only one elixir you can drop that heal spirit that heals up your entire set of troops, it's so strong.
and it's a high skill card
Yes,
somehow.
yes.
Because it's not easy to play often. When you don't play it exactly, it will get killed too early and it doesn't help.
It's like take the Hog Rider as an example. You just push with Hog Rider plus Heal Spirit, and your opponent has to defend it. Usually you can be like, okay, yeah, one connection with the Hog Rider. If you're like a heavy deck, you can allow it, and it's like, okay, it's fine. It gets like 3-4 hits, I think, if it's unanswered. But with the Heal Spirit, suddenly it gets like 5, 6,
So is
7
that
hits.
why you started playing Hog Rider? Do you play Hog with Heal Spirit? Okay. Okay, we can feel the bad conscience there.
Yes, I do. And Mega Knight. And
Okay.
yeah.
So you play Hog Rider with Heal Spirit and Ice Spirit. That's the perfect combo.
No. Just one. One spirit is enough. One spirit.
But that would be very nice. You should try that.
It would be funny. The spirit stack.
First freeze them and then heal
Yeah.
them.
Yes. It's like with one Hog Rider, you can just flat out take their tower. Easy. Easy game.
Yeah, I'm still playing like mostly the Giant and Furnace and the Sparky deck. And so I'm very happy about the Furnace buff. I think Furnace is such a good card.
I like Furnace too, I gotta be honest. Because it's like, it's a bit of an annoying card as well, because if you don't answer it, it gets so much chip.
You can't ignore it, because
Yeah.
then it will get chip damage. So we're in the match here. Dachim against Kefran, finally.
Yeah, and Kefran's starting out with the skeletons here behind the tower and the skeleton barrel to follow it up. Apparently he's taken a page out of Dachim's book here. We don't have the sound yet, but that will be coming in shortly here, of course. There is the hunter now coming in, and your prayers get answered. In Dachim is actually bringing the Sparky to
at
the
least
table here.
somebody listens.
At least somebody.
And you just said it wrong, by the way.
Dachim?
Yes.
I'd never do that.
You did.
Oh, nice rocket there.
That's unfortunate that he has the rocket here to counter
There's the
Sparky.
emote, the rascal girl there opening
But yeah,
that
I'm
chest.
very happy Dachim actually is the one person that listens, and when I say I want Sparky, he plays it.
He does.
That's
Sparky.
very nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Giant is banned.
And there is it again.
I don't like him. He should get a nerf. He should get a nerf because
Okay, we've just been told by production we should be the ones doing the. That's the log.
the heck is that?
Beatboxing. No, that's a dart goblin. Okay.
I think the Giant Skelly should get a nerf.
Yeah,
We've seen
and now
so
he's
much Giant Skelly recently. That's the
On
dart
the left
goblin
hand.
you're hearing?
Yeah, yeah.
And another Goblin Barrel. Yeehaw! And Bull to the King Tower.
Whoa!
The Goblins. And Sparky. Sparky charges another rocket.
Whoa, it's a mirror!
Another Sparky's on the way. And the Valkyrie. What does she say actually, the Valkyrie? I don't remember. Sparky shot her.
Oh, Dart Goblin. Ooh, 29 HP on the left hand side.
Barrel.
And yeah, Sparky is
And
still going
Goblin
strong
barrel.
here. Goblin Barrel.
Getting
That's the lock. That's not me drowning or something.
It's actually not looking good for Dutchim here.
And
He's
there's
on
the
29.
mirrored. It's actually super weird without the game sound. But he actually gets some
super
good damage
weird when
in
you
there.
make the game sound.
I can't do the deploy like every unit has this deploy anime sound as well.
That's the one crown.
Oof.
Oh, the giant skelly.
That
No,
will not
it's too
connect.
far
Oh,
away.
it's already over.
And yeah, Dutchim loses the first game, which is a surprise.
Yes,
We
it's
thought
1 for
Dutchim's
0.
gonna win, but we also said Kefran is gonna be a strong opponent because he already has 1 season experience, or 2 seasons of experience.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
2.
So he's probably not an easy opponent. Maybe also Dutchim needs a
And he
little
looked
warm up.
mighty strong in this one, I gotta say.
He looked really strong. Okay, we have to say he was lucky. Because he had the rocket against the Sparky.
That's true. That's
that helps a lot.
Is it lucky or did he just predict him? Because he knows that
I think he
Dutchim loves
listened,
the
and when I
Sparky.
said I want to see Sparky, he predicted Sparky.
Then he's like,
and
okay, I have to
just
remember
played
Sparky.
rocket. So I better shut up and don't wish for decks anymore.
Do it. Say like you want. What's like a trolley
Okay.
deck?
Okay. It's all up to you now.
The mirror, the Goblin Barrel mirror, Goblin
I
Barrel
want the
mirror,
the
mirror.
Goblin
Now I can't say it anymore. Mirror Clone Rage deck. You know that one? When you just throw like 2 Goblin Barrels right at the King's Tower, then you clone them, and you also throw
just clone every.
the
I'd
Rage
love
down.
to see Lava Hound Balloon clone.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be nice.
I
That's like
played that.
saying
I played it in like the Infinite Elixir Challenge. I played like a graveyard mirror deck, and then I just could play 2 graveyards, and also throw like a poison down, and then I just
clone.
defended with like a ton. No, I don't play clone. Never.
Why not?
Because it sucks.
No, clone is good. You just don't know how to play it yet. Probably.
It's so bad. You can't use it defensively like at all if you don't like. If you don't completely bury your opponent in troops, it's like over because you just thrown 3 elixir
But
out the
played
window.
at the right moment with a Lava Hound, and you clone all those puppies on the tower. That can really
You know,
be helpful.
coming from card games, clone is a card that is just a win more card. So if you're already winning, it just helps you win faster, but it does not help you when you're losing. Really.
Yeah, that's kind of true. It helps you to rush your opponent when you're in a good situation. It speeds up the destruction a little bit.
Yeah.
A bit.
So you can do that if you have like Lava Hound clone deck maxed, but you're still at like 2,000 trophies, then it's a good deck because then you want to win faster and climb faster. But if you get to the state where like every King Tower is like level 12 or 13 and most cards are maxed.
Good news. We're going to the next match.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
We're not going to
Never
the next.
mind.
Oh, you're the bad news guy. Say it.
Still have to wait a bit. Just no death wins, no other unexpected
Still preparing
happenings.
the crazy unbeatable decks.
Yes.
Now we're going to
Now
the
we're
match.
going into
No,
the
that's
game.
my text. We're going to the
Now we're going into game.
Good
Okay.
news is my text.
Thumbs up from Kefran here.
Going to the game.
Yep. Dutchim now
Good
has
luck
to
to
focus.
both players.
He looks a little more stressed than last time we've seen him. Naturally. now that he's behind 1-0. There are the skeletons coming down, plus a barbed wire there on the left. There are the goblins. We take quick care.
They take a break.
Of those
They want to
troops.
visit their big brother Goblin actually. But
And once again,
he won't come out of his house.
oh, we don't have to do the sounds
Again!
anymore. Clock, clock.
Again, the
clock.
giant Skelly. I don't like him. He's everywhere.
Dutcham seems to be really liking him.
Yeah, there's so many
Goblin
giant
Brawler
Skelly.
versus Giant Skelly. Let's go. It's also a boxing match because the Goblin Brawler boxes.
Very nice bomb there, destroying the baby dragon.
Yeah. Well done. There come the spear goblins. Slowly but surely chunking away at that tower. Gets a small damage advantage here, but
The knight.
I think Kefron is playing most likely graveyard deck here.
Could be, yeah.
We'll now go on the
Mega
defense here.
Knight.
There's the Mega Knight. We've seen that deck come out from Dutcham previously.
And the Goblin Cage is just so much value here to stop that Mega Knight.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Goblin Brawler, so strong. Such a beefy boy, and
beefy
deals
boy.
so much damage still. Good defense there with the Giant Skelly.
Ah,
And
there's the
there's
graveyard.
the graveyard on his end.
Beautiful graveyard.
But there's the poison.
But
to answer
unfortunately,
it.
Kefron has poison against the graveyard. That's
Yeah.
bad luck again.
And there it goes down.
Still
the
a
Giant
little
Skelly as well.
A little damage lead for Dutcham.
See, this is why what I really like
Oh.
about Dutcham. He
Kefron
plays his
also
own decks,
graveyard.
and there, as predicted, is also going to be another graveyard. But Dutcham as well has the no, that was not his poison. That was Kefron's poison there. Very well played. And
Now the
Dutcham
Giant
has to use the
Skelly.
arrows there, but still holds the elixir lead the damage lead currently.
Actually, the Giant Skelly is not a boxer, it's a UFC fighter.
Yeah,
Because he has those open gloves.
Sure. Okay, now he decides to push opposite side here, but the goblins together with those bats, they take pretty good care of that
And
attempt
graveyard
here.
by Dutcham. Again, the defensive poison is ready.
Very nice here. Mega Knight stays alive so far.
Nope.
Wants to jump onto the Musketeer, but to no avail there. She stays alive, and there is another graveyard now coming in for Kefron. Does not have the poison in cycle yet.
Somehow Dutcham sneaked a lot of damage onto that bottom right tower by Kefron.
Oh yeah. And that was just with the counter push with those goblins, as well as
Now the
the
Giant
bats
Skelly.
that he used to defend
And
there.
Kefron has to distract him.
Look
There's
at the Mega Knight, he's
graveyard.
just jumping all over the arena there.
Giant Skelly making his way to the tower.
uh-oh.
That's not a good sign.
Making
He's
my
getting
way down
very
the lane.
close. Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
already too close.
That's over.
That's almost tower,
Oh,
or is
watch
it?
this. This is always so frustrating.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's like 900 damage.
Crazy. It's on 220.
Yeah, so that will be really tough now here for Kefron to come back into this. Plays another knight there at the bridge, followed by that graveyard. But Dutcham has the Giant Skelly yet again to defend against it. No poison in cycle again for Kefron here. And now he also has to defend the Giant Skelly once again.
Giant Skelly walks to the other tower.
It's just such an
Another
annoying card.
graveyard.
Now he just like, he can pretty much rely on some
Why does
lucky
Giant
hits.
Skelly not get a nerf? He totally
Because
should
nobody
get a
plays
nerf.
it. Okay, there is going to be
Dutcham
game
gets
number
that
2.
game, and it's 1-1. Dutcham is back, closes the gap.
That was
What do
was
you
pretty
think about
intense.
that match?
I liked it. Like the Kefron's iteration of the graveyard deck was more of a classical one. But I always love I always wonder how does Dutcham come up with those deck ideas. Just like play the most annoying cards for my opponent and then just
Which is
tilt them off
Giant
the face
Skelly,
of the earth.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them with graveyard, but Dutcham's deck was a little bit stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. If it looks stupid, but it works. It
Here's
ain't
the
stupid,
replay.
as I always like to say.
There's the Mega Knight getting destroyed. Baby Dragon getting destroyed. Here's the graveyard where Kefron had the poison to defend, and a lot of damage done to the right tower there. just by the goblins and bats, and hear how the giant skelly exploded on that tower.
Oh, that looks silly. Okay, can't.
What happened?
It's a bit painful, like with my headphones, because I wear my glasses today, and it looks super silly when I put them up, so it does not like hurt against my head, but I guess just have to live with it. You're not wearing your glasses.
No, I can't see anything.
I realized that.
I'm just guessing. Just
how
from the game
how bad
sound.
is how bad is your vision actually?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's not too bad actually. I can
just need it for like reading and stuff.
Reading has become really hard in the last 2 years.
That's called old age.
Especially on the mobile, it's become kind of hard to read those small letters.
There's like the function where you can like enlarge.
Yeah, but that's I don't know. That's
then you feel too much like a boomer.
That's for older people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're still in denial.
With glasses, I can see it pretty well actually.
Yeah.
But it's basically when I'm just like this, it's okay.
Without my glasses, I don't see.
Oh, you usually have lenses, the contacts.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not wearing them today. It's actually due to boxing because like I should start to like take them out during when I do sparring and stuff because
that's
they can get in the way and
if they get touched and they start shifting around.
Yeah, or you just lose it and then you're like super distracted. And
so you're boxing without glasses then?
Yes.
And without the contacts.
I should.
So you have to go super close to actually see like the opponent. Like, where is he?
There he is.
There he is. Yeah, you just grab him by the neck and punch him. Like Muhammad Ali used to do that. Just grab him by the neck and punch him.
Yeah. You're actually not allowed to do that.
No, it's not allowed, of course.
You can't grapple someone.
But I think he kind of invented that. Let's go into the match.
There are some cookies. Emotes being thrown back and forth here. There yet again is gonna be a skeleton barrel for the side of Kefron. Gets taken out swiftly though by that hunter. And there is the do you know how that card is called in German?
The hunter?
No, the log.
Kampfholz.
Yes.
So weird.
It's so cringy.
Kampfholz. Yeah, sometimes translations are really weird.
Yeah, especially like gaming companies. It's like also in League. It's sometimes it's you're just like, who hired these people to do those translations?
You know what the rascals are in German?
No.
Let me think. Rabauke.
I
think
well that kind of makes sense.
Like Rabauke. It's a very uncommon word.
Yeah.
It's a very old-fashioned word we don't really use anymore.
That's true. Okay. Back and forth exchange here between Dachim and they just are they trolling us? Just both playing the goblin.
But actually the goblins almost sound like you when you try to make their noise.
Dachim though, he stays tried and true to his special deck here.
There's the Mega Knight, the Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie's just doing such a great job here at stalling. Ooh, that's a nice set of arrows there coming in. The Kampfholz misses.
The Kampfholz just missed the tower. And there's the Goblin Barrel.
And yet again, there's the Giant Skelly. But he has another Valkyrie in cycle to distract it. Plus those skeletons from the barrel that was popped early.
Yeah,
and look at the lonely bat. There's
Valkyrie
one
runs
bat.
away very quickly there and gets a hit on the tower. Another Mega Knight.
And now the bat is dead.
It's actually a pretty strong match for Kefron so far.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. But I'm assuming he will be struggling a lot more come double elixir.
There's the next graveyard on the tower.
Double elixir time now. There is a defensive goblin barrel there being used by the side of Kefron. So far, damage lead is actually in the hand of Dachim in this one. Has another giant skeleton now in the back.
Skelly.
There's the skeleton barrel from the side of Kefron.
I hope in the next match the Giant Skelly gets banned.
We'll see. We'll see.
But it's very interesting. Giant Skelly Mega Knight. It's not a typical deck.
No, absolutely not. It's super like extraordinary.
Very creative.
Not saying whether it's positive or negative.
It's creative.
Yeah, definitely. A+ for creativity. And look at that one goblin on the left-hand side. That he got so much damage in there, but also on the other side with those consistent hail of spear goblins.
Another
so
goblin
much
barrel.
And the hunter is there to answer it. Just
Kefron is trying. He just can't quite get
and
there.
There's another graveyard now.
This time no poison on Kefron's side. That makes it hard to
defend.
Oh,
that's a good set of connections
Dark
there
Goblin
with those
can
Larrys.
save a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Kefron, he is pretty much struggling at this point.
Another Mega Knight.
Next giant skeleton coming in there. And the arrows are just such a good answer there. Now there are 2 Dark Goblins. Pew, pew,
yeah, where did the second one come from?
I guess he played it.
Valkyrie.
There are more bats.
Normally it would be a good defense, but here some Skellies are sneaking on the other side of the tower.
Yeah, 320 HP remaining now. 30 seconds left on the clock there.
And Kefron keeps trying with the barrel, but it won't hit enough.
Now we have the double deadly redhead combination here in the left-hand side coming out from Kefron, but that Mega Knight says no. More arrows. And 10 more seconds. Oh, there's a rocket actually.
Graveyard.
But it's not enough. 224. And that's going to be towered down to round it all out.
Dachim takes the lead, and you can tell he's very happy with that 2-1 lead. It's not a victory yet. It's just a lead.
This deck has done really, really well for him.
Yeah,
I will definitely.
It's really difficult because it has 2 tanks in it with the Giant Skelly and the Mega Knight. That's kind of hard to play against, and then also with the graveyard, he did not have a good answer for the graveyard this time.
That's true. That's very true. So we actually have some replays coming up now, and I'm gonna use that time to just copy the deck actually. Can send it to you later as well. Or
here's the first replay. Giant Skelly exploding there in the middle, not doing any harm. Then here's the graveyard. The Valkyrie trying to defend, but it's not working. And he's trying with the rocket. But here in the end, the graveyard took down that tower.
Just too strong.
Yeah, interesting deck.
I will abuse this deck.
I don't know if it works on ladder. Probably a deck that's better in tournaments.
Why?
I think on ladder you may have some really good answers.
Like
like the Goblin Gang or the Poison for the graveyard.
Yeah,
or like Skeleton Army is used a lot.
I don't see too much poison on ladder, to be honest. So, yeah.
Skeleton Army could counter the Giant Skelly really well.
That's true. That is true.
That is played quite often actually.
Yeah, but then you can drop a Mega Knight on it.
And then the Mega Knight, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's actually strange that he won this one so well, because both those cards, Giant Skelly and Mega Knight, are really expensive.
That is true, but also they are like while they are expensive, they usually trade quite positively, you know, because you already have like the enter the arena effect from the Mega Knight that already does quite a bit of damage, plus has knockback. I just love when you like use it against the Hog Rider and it only gets
and with
one.
the Giant Skelly you have the exit the arena effect.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That bomb being left behind, that just, I'm always surprised, like how is that, like how are they basically nerfing everything and like spells, but the Giant Skelly bomb still does like 900 damage on tournament level standard.
I think it's because Giant Skelly is kind of a high skill card to counter, not to play.
Yeah.
A lot of people over defend against Giant Skelly.
Yeah, and
that's what makes it so strong.
Yeah, what then makes it also super strong is when you over defend, all those troops, yeah, they take down the giant skelly, but they then all die because that bomb
So
does
it's
so much
usually a
damage.
huge elixir gain when you play the giant skelly.
Yeah. This time it's actually going to be the Sparky version.
Going
here
back
again.
to the Sparky.
Yeah. Just shoots the Dark Goblin right between the eyes. Oh, nice tornado there. Wow. Will he actually connect with death damage there?
No, it's too far away.
Whew, but that was close. There's the Hunter now coming down for the side of Dachim. Taking out the Baby Dragon quick and swiftly. But he's actually down a little bit of elixir at this point. There's not a Goblin Cage now.
No, it's not able to take out the Goblin Cage.
Nope.
So the Goblin is still sitting there waiting.
Now he's being released. Run! And yeah, Giant Skelly on top of it.
Dachim has the poison to help defend against the Graveyard. It's
actually
basically
the yes, actually has the Earthquake.
It's the best defense, kind of.
His Earthquake against it. That's quite interesting. There's another Goblin Barrel now.
Another bomb.
Answer there from Kevron with those skellies as well as the Knight.
And
has
the
quite a
Knight
cheap answer to
has come over the bridge. Sparky, fire!
Ladies and gentlemen, boomer humor.
Fire!
Nah, I love it. I gotta be honest. Like,
Sparky.
I'm always up for some good dad jokes.
Yeah, it's just beautiful to watch Sparky shooting. I like it. Another
It's
Graveyard.
She knows what she's doing. And not
Poison for defense. Actually,
Double
Dachim
Hunter
also plays Mirror.
Yeah. That's also like
Double
so
Hunter.
out of the ordinary.
I think he actually wants to clone the giant to mirror the giant Skelly. Rather mirror giant Skelly or Sparky. But
yeah,
I mean,
he oftentimes he mirrors the Goblin Barrel actually.
he's actually a
What's being
little bit
thrown out.
behind at the moment.
Yeah. Knife defense there, right at the bridge here, coming in from Dachim.
Skellies, oh, those Skellies doing a lot of damage.
692 HP
But
remaining,
now
but
Kevron-
now there's the big push on the left.
Yeah,
there
there's
is
a very
the
big
Goblin
push.
Barrel coming in. Double barrels now. Ooh, that was a
the lock.
very, very beautiful timing from Kevron to take out both the
Both
Goblin Barrel
barrels.
as well as the Skeleton Barrel with only just
That may be
one.
tower. Graveyard is on tower.
Could as well be. But no connection so far. Poison damage will be coming in. Look at that princess.
533.
That princess is a tank.
He needs that giant Skelly on the tower.
Yes, he does. He definitely does. But he at least gets it on the Dart Goblin. Takes it out.
Another double goblin, double barrel.
All the barrels.
The double barrel shotgun is on the way.
Yeah, we should dub that deck the double barrel shotgun.
Double barrel shotgun deck.
Another Graveyard now coming in.
Yeah, he's
Helped
trying.
by the
Not a bad
Earthquake.
defense.
Oh
that
yeah,
tower.
that's the 2 for 2. Very nice. Manages
both of
to
them.
keep the push alive. Gets through there finally, and Dachim has no success this time with his
We
fancy
missed
mirror
the
deck.
first match, but at least now we have a 5-game match.
Yeah, yeah, and it's pretty intense one. Like Kevin,
Pretty intense.
he keeps up. He keeps up well. He punishes.
He
Punishes him
panic
adequately.
is,
Yeah.
the-
Between
the-
panicking and punishing, there's
Yeah.
a
The
punish.
Sparky is not the successful deck for Dachim.
No.
Like in both matches where he played Sparky, he
I think
struggled a little
yeah,
bit.
I think the giant Skelly just does not work with the Sparky
Not so well.
because it aggroes to troops. With the giant Skelly, with the Sparky, you really want. Yes, you want a tank, but you want a tank that goes for the tower. So, Goblin Giant is great. Regular Giant is great because it splits your opponent, not like
And here's the
between left
replay.
and right, but between like upper and lower defense.
That is absolutely true. Like here you see that basically in effect when Sparky turns around instead of supporting the giant
Yeah.
Skelly.
Yeah.
And then he loses that tower there.
That's how it goes. That's life. Sometimes your Sparkies
That's
die.
how it goes. What is it today?
I don't know.
I
can't
we
words.
kind of forgot words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe because of the boxing.
Yeah, true.
You know, when you get hit on the head,
yeah.
you forget the words, and then you need another hit on the head to remember. And yeah, I would volunteer.
Yeah. Do you want to? Okay.
No, I don't.
Headbutt me.
Headbutt. No.
Like, no, we wouldn't like imagine.
Of course not. It's all about
that.
love
That would be
and
one of
peace
those
and
moments
happiness.
where like one of our viewers' parents coming into the room and you'd be like, "What are you watching? Why are these two guys like?"
Have you
knocking
switched
each
to
other on the
UFC
head?
or what?
They're like,
we
"What-
could
what are they
commentate
doing?"
on the celebrity death match. Do you remember that one? On MTV, they used to have celebrity death match.
Did they? No, that was.
Yeah,
I never was
you
big
need
time
to,
into
to
MTV.
Google
I
that
got-
or look
yeah.
it up on YouTube. Celebrity
So
death
they had
match.
like celebrities
Those little
fighting against each other. or what?
Knetfiguren. The
Oh,
little figures
Oh,
that
yeah.
fight, and it was usually like
Okay.
celebrities that fought each other.
oh, so it
and-
was like stop motion kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And two guys with suits, they commentated this very seriously. And
Nice. Okay, we're ready for the last game here in this matchup. Actually,
but I have to warn you, it was a little bit cynical. And
that's okay. That's
And
a
nowadays
requirement.
It may be rated like PG, whatever, 13 or so.
18 at the very least.
Maybe 18.
Actually, over the lockdown times, they did like because they cancelled all the Olympic games and also soccer and stuff. They started doing like there's a YouTube channel where they do races between marbles, and like every country has their own marbles.
Okay.
And then they let them race against each other.
Marbles?
Yes. It's super silly. It's absolutely silly. But it's
They
like
also like the Goblin Hut.
yeah, looks like it.
There's a lot of Goblin and touch him in every match. He plays the Giant Skelly.
Yeah, this time. Oh, Kevran switching it up, bringing the Night Witch here into this last match. Oof, that's a lot of goblins. A lot of spear goblins and more goblins in the left. Can Kevran defend this? They will connect onto the tower, get a bit of damage in there. There's the Mega Knight now coming in. This is the deck that
There's the
worked a lot
Golem.
better, and their Your Wish now comes
Yeah,
through.
but my wishes usually weren't good for the players when they actually play them. So
Yeah, that's true. That is very
makes me a bit nervous here that Kefran plays
And
the Golem.
there's the graveyard coming out from the side of Dutchim. Good bar barrel there to
Nice
take out
graveyard.
most of those skeletons.
Yeah,
But,
Mega Knight,
Yeah, he still gets a lot of damage there
a
onto
lot
that tower.
of value with that Mega Knight.
Yeah, about 1600 HP remaining. And the Hunter is staying
Again,
alive for
Giant
a long,
Skelly.
long time there.
But it was almost a trade here.
Yeah, the
Pretty
Baby Dragon
much the
actually
same damage.
got to splash a lot onto that tower there as well. But now
Giant
another
Skelly.
push here that will not be too easy.
Yeah,
Defend-
Kefran didn't get a lot of value out of the Golem.
No, absolutely not. But then with the push after, that was quite decent, I gotta say. And yeah,
the
like
next Golem.
touch him now. He has a bit of an elixir lead
Dutchim
here.
tries to push
Use the
over
Mega
lane.
Knight on the left-hand side now. There's another graveyard now coming in.
And that's the problem with Golem. It's
Yeah.
really hard to defend the counter push.
Absolutely. Good barb barrel there. But oh, look at those bats. That's just gonna
he
be
hits
towered
the
down.
tower.
Those
Yeah.
bats are just so
Touch
strong. And
him.
the last bat there, such a trooper, takes it all down. The Golem is also struggling to get to the tower.
Golem almost doesn't get to the tower. It's
10
crazy.
seconds. Yeah, that's just gonna be
game, match,
GG here.
Win for Dutchim. Look at the picture. He knows it. He knows it's over. Very nice match. Yeah, I thought so. Golem will be hard to play.
Yeah.
Golem is currently not such a strong
I
card.
don't completely I'm aware Kefran, he likes Golem decks and beatdown decks in general, and I think he also used to have like quite this his own fancy version kind of.
I think Golem needs a little buff.
But this was pretty risky going into this. Like he
Yeah.
knew
The Golem hardly makes it to the tower.
Yeah,
So
with the Goblin Hunt, it's just
that's
like
crazy.
Yeah,
So
such a good answer here.
Maybe on tourney level, Golem needs a little buff.
That could be.
But I think
it's very expensive.
I think Golem is not so popular with the players because it's considered a low skill deck, kind of.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, there are very, very, very good Golem players out there on ladder as well as amongst the pros, but it's just not as consistent. You like that 8 elixir tag. It like really limits your options on how you can support it. And then it's always like, okay, do I... because if you have a smart opponent, he will just like push opposite lane.
That's what he did, and it was successful.
Yeah. And then you're like, like, you don't have any elixir to defend it, and then you just lose.
You just wait for the moment when he plays the golem, then you push other lane.
Like oftentimes,
so you have
golem
to save
decks
elixir.
They do actually tower trade. Like, and for the golem, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's also risky to push other lane if you're not able to stop the golem.
Yeah.
Then you're in trouble. But here, Dachim was really able to stop that golem well. It almost didn't reach the tower.
But getting a 3 crown with golem, I feel, is kind of hard. Yeah, a lot has to go wrong. Yeah.
Nowadays, it's really difficult. So, guys, we're going into a break.
Yes.
A short break. After break, we'll be back with match number 2. Yep. Actually 3, but number 2 of the evening.
And we're going to be seeing Kefron once again, this time against Po to Chef. And yeah, I mean, he's looked strong against Dachim, so that's not going to be an easy task here for Po to Chef.
And I think we're also going to have a look at the scores again.
Yes.
Because something has changed there, and Dachim is in a really good position now.
Yeah. So don't go anywhere, get something nice to drink, get some snacks, and we'll be right back.
Look into your eyes, I see the colors of your soul, and I recognize every single line, every single roadblock. We are two hearts that beat in time. In the towers, looking down all night, blocking out the sun that we need. Maybe we can change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. Sleep through the sunrise. Look into my past and I count the numbers of the dreams that I left behind. I don't even care now that I've discovered a new kind of peace of mind. Up above us, looking down on us, there's an angel I know. We don't need to worry or discuss much. It's time for me to hit the road. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night, sleep through the sunrise.
La sensation d'être prêt. Déjà prêt, toujours prêt. Prêt? Prêt à se lever, à prendre son courage à deux mains et...
Croire dur comme fer.
Aujourd'hui, c'est ton jour.
Mon premier jour d'école.
Prêt à relever le défi.
Ça, j'arrive.
Prêt pour la prochaine étape. Pour de nouveaux projets et pour les possibilités d'un monde connecté.
C'est pour ça qu'avec nos clients, on ne parle pas que de technique. On leur dit aussi ce qu'elle leur apporte.
Parce que nous sommes là-haut,
jusqu'au village les plus reculés,
à tous les niveaux et tout en bas, pour que la Suisse soit prête. Pour que vous soyez prêts. Prêts pour la vie.
What's your style? Get your merch at shop.esogaming.com.
Start your esports career now at play.esogaming.com.
And we're back once again
back.
here.
We're back again.
With match day number 4 here tonight.
Don Rigoni is back, and myself.
Jean-Paul, aka Chief Avalon here in the flesh.
We're back.
We're back for
And
some
we're
more
not alone.
Clash Royale action.
We're not alone.
Yeah.
We brought you some amazing players.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's the versus screen.
Nice. There we go. It's a little cut off there, but it's Kefran against Po de Chef. It's another rivalry actually between the same organizations here. Both of these from, is it called
Esports.
Romo?
I don't know.
Esports. Romo.
Very nice. So they're both from the same team, so they probably practice together.
I hope
they
so.
know exactly what deck the other person prefers and which one not.
Yeah.
And
is that a good thing when you're a Bude chef in this one?
I think that will show in the bands.
Yeah.
And I think it's not the best starting position for Potu Chef.
No, I agree with you there. We actually can see the bands right now. It is going to be Graveyard as well as Balloon. We've seen a lot of Graveyard, I gotta say. Like, it's been really popular.
Yeah, unfortunately the Graveyard's back. Yeah, when we said guess who's back, we didn't mean the Graveyard and the Giants.
You know what would be really cool? When you play the Graveyard instead of the current music, they'd cue like Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Do do.
Yeah. And when they skeletons come, we're gonna get copyright struck.
Years of darkness. Creatures creeping from their graves.
We're gonna get muted by Twitch,
yeah.
I think. Copyright
Holy, yeah. Could be, because we're making it so perfectly.
Yes.
It sounds exactly like the original. Yeah, nobody can tell the difference between you and Michael.
Yeah, it's so close.
Crazy. This, the beard and the hairstyle and everything. It's just
it's all the same.
All that's missing is the moonwalk here on the table.
Shall I show you?
That would be. No, but you're not wearing.
Wow.
Better don't.
Better not.
You're not wearing anything, so better don't. No, that's not true.
Yeah, not this time. It's actually like this time actually.
It's actually this time, yeah. Sometimes he wears
Lies.
shorts, but not this time. That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
I'm wearing. How do you call those in English?
Yeah, good question. Dang. Back to English lesson 2.
not stay ups. That's something else.
Let's go to the match. It's probably better.
Those you wear on the leg. Those I also wear, but you didn't want to know that.
No, I'm gonna look it up.
There's the bandit now coming in, not the rogue. It's being zapped, but it still gets a connection and a hit. It's already 500 damage there on that right hand side. Good start here for Po the Chef. Here's the magic archer as well.
I'm pretty
See the
sure when we
fireball?
look it
No.
up,
It
we will
is-
say like, yeah, obviously it's that.
Yes, of course. I'm gonna say, yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like it's a bridge
Because
spam
I'm
deck.
pretty sure we heard
classical
the
bridge.
word before.
Oh wow! Oh, that's
It's
super
called
super strong.
suspenders.
Oh yeah, true.
Or braces, but only
I
in Britain.
only call the braces like in
In,
the ones in the mouth.
In British English, it's called braces.
Yeah.
And in American English, it's called suspenders.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that one before. Because you see the bridge spam deck here coming out from Po the Chef, and he's already gotten so much damage in
Sparky
there.
again.
It's actually that's an interesting. That's
I
like
mean,
his
Kefran
signature
played
deck.
like really strong in the match before.
Yeah.
So it's a hard start here for Potchef, like a cold start.
That's like the signature deck we see so often come out from
Pekka.
From Kefran actually. The giant, sparky, minion horde goblin barrel
The
deck.
Pekka is just so strong.
Yeah, she just goes ha ha ha.
He can take so many hits.
Such a weird sound for a card to make. Uh-oh, will he get a
Uh-oh.
hit? Yeah, that's a hit. And that's the first tower down. There's the goblin barrel now
Barrel.
coming in. There's the log. The Kampfholz. Just gonna
Kampfholt.
Kampfholz. Another battle ram.
Yeah, you know what the battle ram is named in German?
No.
It's not
Rambok.
Rambok.
No. Kampframme.
What is it? Rambok.
Rambok. Okay. We've just been told
Rambok.
German playing producer.
But then there is also the other thing. Now I forget the English name. We better stop.
Don't stop. You can't stop
The
us.
Ram Rider is actually a book.
Wiederreiterin.
Yeah.
That one I know. Okay. There actually the minion horde helps this time quite a bit against that Pekka.
Very
But,
strong minion
no, she
horde.
does not get
Going
another
after the giant. Oh,
Good
nice
zap
zap
there.
there.
Oh, Sap.
Excellent
Plus.
zap. Bandit trying to stop the giant. Goblin barrel coming for help.
And there's another Kampfholz.
Yeah, the Kampfholz is just so strong.
Kampfholz is really, really strong.
Kampfholz is like strong. And
I just maxed it out actually today. Finally got
the
that one.
barbs. Yeah.
Easy game, easy life.
Unexpected, he takes the lead.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But we have to say, like Kefran, I feel like he played a lot more competitive deck against Dutchim than this one. This is like his own concoction. That's like
His
the
what?
concoction.
What is that?
Like when you brew something together and it's like
his own
very
recipe.
mysterious. Yeah.
Kind of, okay.
Yeah. That's like only Kefran plays that deck. And we've only ever seen him play that deck. And even
Okay, so we have a little correction here for the attentive viewer.
Yeah.
ESR means oh dang, I forgot.
Empire
Swiss Roma. Empire Swiss Roma. Repeat after me. Empire Swiss Roma. So
There we
we
go.
try to remember.
Yeah.
Empire Swiss Roma.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but then I was like, my French is terrible. I don't know if it should be pronounced French. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm glad you did.
So just stick to Empire
Yes.
Swiss
Yeah.
Roman.
Roman.
Yeah, if either or. It
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
both.
that's
It,
true, yeah.
it can't be Empire Swiss Roma.
Yeah. Maybe it's Empire Schweiz Romo.
No.
You have a bit of
No.
everything.
No.
Not? I tried.
It has to be. You have to make up your mind. Either it's Empire Swiss Roman, or it's Empire Swiss Roman.
Is empire a French word? See, my French.
I think so.
It's a long time since. Long time since. There's another bandit now coming in. This time with the skeletons. Yes, quite a bit of a better answer there. But
is it another double barrel?
Is it not a double? Yes.
Is it the shotgun deck again?
I think it is. I think it actually might be. There's the Valkyrie.
It could be the infamous shotgun deck.
Yeah. I love that. I gotta say. There's the Pekka now. Ooh, that's
double shotgun.
Oh, and the Kampfholz misses.
Yeah, but the Pekka is there,
Yeah.
and she will kill the Valkyrie easily.
And the bandit. Ooh, look, it's just charging in there. It is the bandit.
Nice bandit. Yeah, and magical archer is also so much value.
Yeah, but he dies. No, he doesn't die.
Also
stays alive with a sliver of health. Oh, and that Valkyrie is just
It's actually a really good deck here by Chef, I have to say that.
Yeah, well, it's bridge spam with log.
Bridge spam with love.
Yes. Yeah, bridge spam with double small spell instead of
and
poison.
Kampfholz.
And yeah. Kampfholz is love.
Rambok.
How's the Dart Goblin called?
Yeah, did you see how the Rambok was hit by the Kampfholz?
Yeah, it's insane. There's the
another Goblin barrel.
How's the Dart Goblin called? Can we also get that info from our production maybe? It's very important.
The Dart Goblin?
The Dart Goblin.
He's called...
Yeah. Okay, it's gone. We should have our producer here on the mic.
I'm not sure this is actually right. Are you sure this is right?
I believe it's the Blasrohr Kobold.
Are you sure this is right? That sounds wrong somehow.
It sounds very wrong. But yeah, judging from my experience with
such a long
video game translations, I believe that one. I absolutely do believe that one. There's defensive
larger Valkyrie.
Goblin Fuss now, and the Pekka doesn't get stopped. Okay, it does get. She doesn't get a hit. Okay, she doesn't get a hit onto the Goblin Hut. There's another Blasrohr
Bandit. Yeah, the Blasrohr Kobold is on the bridge.
I can.
Nice
Kampfholz misses there on one of the gobos.
Very nice Kampfholz.
He gets a good hit in there. That's a 300 HP remaining, and Kefron does have the rocket in his deck.
Oh,
so,
134.
That should just be free. There it is.
There's the rocket. Rakete.
Yeah, that one is easy.
That's easy.
That's easy.
Nice one. Kefron's able to close the gap and make this a 1-1.
The Blasrohr Kobold.
You like that one?
Yeah, I love it.
But is it actually right?
Yeah, I think
Let's ask the audience. Put it in the chat. Is it what's the name of the Dart Goblin?
Yeah.
In German.
Just the word Blasrohr Kobold.
It's very long. Like he uses up all the space for his name.
Yeah.
It's great.
Does it even fit on the screen is the question.
And actually a Dart Goblin, isn't that more of a Wurffpfeil Goblin, Kobold?
Technically, but it's also a blow dart. Yeah. What's funny about that? It's called.
I think
a
it's
a
Wurffpfeil Kobold. That would be better.
Yeah, but then it's
Wurffpfeil Kobold.
It's a throwing dart.
We should make a poll whether people prefer Wurffpfeil Kobold or the Blasrohr Kobold.
Well, the Blasrohr Kobold.
But he's actually using a Blasrohr.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then it shouldn't be Dart Goblin in English.
You don't think? Like he blows darts. He blows blow darts. And then it's like maths. When you have the same
the
thing.
question is what is a Blasrohr
then you can like
English?
cancel it out.
It's probably something like a tube. It should be like a tube Dart Goblin.
It's actually Okay, we're in match number 3.
Let's go to the match. I'm gonna look up the Blaserohr.
Blow something. Blow something. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that interaction. That's it.
The blow tube.
Blow tube.
Blow tube? So it should be the blow tube goblin.
Well, that just sounds silly.
It can also be blast
there's
pipe. Or blow gun.
Blow pipe.
Blow gun goblin would also be nice.
Yeah. I could get on board with that. But
So we exposed actually that dart goblin is the wrong name.
Yeah. Busted. Supercell. We got you.
Supercell getting exposed here for the wrong naming of the dart goblin.
That Royal Ghost had such little HP remaining and still got so much damage there on the left hand side for Kefron.
It's interesting how Chef plays only with one hand.
Does he? Yeah. Oh yeah, he's one of his, maybe he's like on a tablet.
A one-handed player. No, he had his phone in his hand just like seconds ago.
It's a
so it's either blow tube goblin,
it's
or blast pipe or blow gun. Can also be blow gun goblin, blow tube or blow gun.
Do you say like blaster goblin?
And in German it should be
Wurfpfeil goblin. You said.
Wurfpfeil goblin.
But he's not throwing any darts. He's blowing them.
But that's the English name, dart goblin. It's a Wurfpfeil.
It's a blow dart.
Let me look in the chat what people think about that.
Oh, that's some good value there. Out of that magic archer. Gets to fire through the P.E.K.K.A. and onto that right hand tower. And there's the P.E.K.K.A.
P.E.K.K.A. beating each other.
P.E.K.K.A. fight. P.E.K.K.A. fight.
Yeah, that's what we want. We need that. We want that. The P.E.K.K.A. fight.
And another comfolds. Very nice.
Yeah, but that didn't help. Kefran having good damage lead here. Only 27 seconds before it's over.
Okay, Kefran, Chef, he needs to come up with something here. Uh-oh. That bandit takes down left hand tower there. 10 seconds only
now
remaining.
The two P.E.K.K.A. girls gonna fight.
Look at the magic archer though.
Oh, nice
you
one.
get so many shots onto there. But that's 5 seconds
nice
remaining. That's not gonna be enough. Kefran taking
the lead without the blow gun goblin this time.
Yeah, no blaster or kobold.
Blow gun goblin. We're gonna call him the right name now.
Okay. Well, we're gonna stay with comfolds.
It's not a dart goblin.
I like the comfolds.
First, when I heard that in a German stream, I thought, what is the comfold? Is it like the battle ram or what?
Is there also like, I think P.E.K.K.A. is P.E.K.K.A., right?
And in this word, does that even exist in German? The word Kampfholz. I never heard it.
You know, and it begs the question: is it the log that fights, or is it you that fights with the log?
Log is a word that actually exists in English, and it means log. Log.
Yeah.
Log is a log.
A log is a log.
But
and it's also what the card is.
I mean, it should be Baumstamm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But Kampfholz, I mean, what is that? Is it like those sticks where you fight? Kendo?
That's also a form of a Kampfholz.
Yeah.
I guess.
That would be a Kampfholz.
Yeah. Don't confuse it with other fighting wood.
I think you shouldn't start thinking about the naming of cards because that gets you all confused.
I think it's always great fun.
So for the viewers here, I'm gonna Google Kampfholz to find out what it is.
Kampfholz was first discovered and used in battle in 18 something. Probably. This is probably one of the fight at Morgarten. I think they used Kampfholz.
When you Google Kampfholz, all you get is Clash Royale, so it does not really exist.
Yeah,
it does not exist.
Yeah, I can imagine. Can imagine. But like, yeah, a Kampfholz would be something they used in the Schlacht am Morgarten, you know?
Yeah, but that was trees.
Yeah, but that's
And
also kind of a
stones.
comfort.
Rocks.
Oh wow, I didn't know that Ram Rider does not die to rocket. That's pretty strong. But nevertheless, Kevron with a clean defense here gets more than 500 damage there on the right hand side. Meanwhile, his towers remain untouched and the elixir is still dead even. Okay, so the Blaseror Kobold apparently has won the poll against the Wurfpfeil Kobold. So, I'm sorry.
See, I'm checking the Duden.
Yes.
And Kampfholz does not exist in the Duden.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. It's not
Told
even
ya.
a word.
Yeah, it's not a German word.
That's
but
weird.
I guess for Supercell it is. You
weird.
have contacts there. You should let them know.
It doesn't even exist.
Like,
that is so weird.
there is no Kampfholz. Call it Baumstamm. and then ask and then ask for $50,000 because we contributed so much to the development
It
of
should
their game.
just be Baumstamm.
Yeah. Or Stammbaum. Is that something else? I'm kidding. At some point, I think I have to make that known to our viewers.
It's the double shotgun deck again.
Yep.
Double barrel shotgun.
And again.
But no shotgun this time. Usually there's the hunter with the shotgun.
Yeah.
This time it's only the double barrel.
It's a lost card again.
Double barrel. There's the Ram Rider. The Wiederreiter.
Wiederreiterin.
Goblin barrel.
Oof. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be a ton of damage there. coming in. Woo. Good Kampfholz, but a little last minute.
Yeah, the Blasrohr Kobold. The Blasrohr Kobold was really strong there.
Is the Lumberjack just a Holzfäller?
Lumberjack is Holzfäller, I guess, yes. Because that's what he does.
Yeah.
And Valkyrie is the Valkyrie, that's easy.
Yeah, that's true.
Blasrohr Kobold.
And with the Kampfholz plus another rocket on top.
The rocket
that's
is
surely
a
gonna be the
little
win.
bit late, and that's a 2-1 here for
Yep.
Kefran. Nice.
And that's a 3-1.
And
That's
it
a
was
win for
basically-
Kefran.
Is it 3-1
Yes,
already?
that's a 3-1.
And that's basically because of the Blasrohr Kobold.
Yes, Blaser Kobold is the MVP.
He
in
did
this.
so well. I wonder how these are called in French.
I don't even want to attempt that because I think I'm gonna offend a lot of people.
We have
when
to
I try to
We should have a list with all the names of cards in all the languages.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
That would be funny to go through that list.
Yeah.
Maybe for next time we prepare a list.
We should just set our. You
With
can
the
just set
names.
the app to another language.
Better have a list and then
Okay.
check.
We can, like,
I mean, what is a goblin in French?
a gobelin.
A gobelin? No, that's a cup.
That's a gobelet, I think.
Gobelin is a cup, no? Isn't it?
Gobelet is a cup.
Gobelin is a cup.
We should not talk about
Paper
French
cup.
here, I think.
French.
I'm sorry to any French-speaking viewers out there.
We're trying to
really
learn.
Very sorry.
I mean,
yeah. I'm up to learn to improve my French. If somebody has some motivation left for it, I'll be picking up.
I know the giant, Géant.
Géant. That's that one I can do.
Probably.
Le roquet.
I'm not sure about that one. Rocket?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
I like that's the thing. Like I can
But
say
in
if
the,
it's
in
right
the break,
or wrong.
in the break we will look up what
Yeah.
Kampfholz means in French.
We're gonna switch over to French cast now.
No, we're not gonna do that. But Kampfholz we can look up.
Kampfholz is beautiful. Yeah, that's good. Okay, stay tuned. We'll be back right after the break.
After the break.
With the last game of the night, where Senpai
Already.
will be facing off
The
against
3
Sailor.
times champion, Senpai Rect.
And we're gonna have a look at our Kampfholzer.
More
That sounds
Kampfholz
so
coming.
wrong.
up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away.
All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our trouble.
La sensation d'être prêt. Déjà prêt, toujours prêt. Prêt? Prêt à se lever, à prendre son courage à deux mains et...
Croire dur comme fer.
Aujourd'hui, c'est ton jour.
Mon premier jour d'école.
Prêt à relever le défi.
Ça, j'arrive.
Prêt pour la prochaine étape. Pour de nouveaux projets et pour les possibilités d'un monde connecté.
C'est pour ça qu'avec nos clients, on ne parle pas que de technique. On leur dit aussi ce qu'elle leur apporte.
Parce que nous sommes là-haut,
Jusqu'aux villages les plus reculés,
à tous les niveaux et tout en bas, pour que la Suisse soit prête. Pour que vous soyez prêts. Prêts pour la vie.
What's your style? Get your merch at shop.esrgaming.com.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
There we are. There we are.
Ready for the last game of the night with match day number 4 here in the Swisscom Heroleague, powered of course by ESL. We of course are Chief Avalon and myself, Anton Rigoni, and we so far had the bit questionable pleasure to carry you through this evening, but we'll also be here.
I mean, yeah,
we butchered one of our national language. We comfolzed a lot, and Blaser Goblin a little too much, maybe.
We should look at the standings later, I guess, because there's really some interesting stuff going on there on the standings. And now the next match
can also be quite impactful for the standings.
You don't want to miss it because it's Senpai. He's the 3 times champion.
Yeah, our triple champion against. Let's actually have a quick look here. It is going to be. Drum roll, please.
Drum rolls.
Sailor against
Play
Senpai
to win, pay to win, play for win. Sailor.
It's all the same.
Against My Insanity Senpai Wrecked. Yeah, beautiful banners there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Just nice.
Would be really nice. Maybe they can give us the standings as well.
I think we're gonna have a look after this match at it, and then once we've rounded it all up.
Maybe. Maybe.
The bans. We've actually been told the bans by our dear admin here. It is going to be the fireball as well as the skeleton barrel. That's not those. Both of those are not going to be available to our players, so therefore they have to make you without.
Yeah, actually
Sad
they are
times.
available. They're just not allowed to play them. just to be precise.
Very true.
I mean, it happened before that people put the cards in the deck that were banned, and that caused whole teams lost matches because of that.
Yeah.
Because the last player was like really nervous and played the wrong card.
Then you also get the comp faults.
And then probably by his team, everyone hits him with the comp faults. Yes. Good thing is, comp faults does not really exist in German. And even though Clash Royale uses comp faults, it's not in the Duden, so it does not exist. How can we actually use a word that does not exist?
I don't know. But I guess. Oh, look, we have Senpai again with a picture here. He's still not allowed to play in the or to.
I think he's just not
film
moving.
in the military. Yeah, he's just. But this time, actually, I think this is the first time we see Sailor's room. I think so far he's always been playing outside.
And what is it on the screen?
I'm not sure. That could be MTV.
Oh, that's actually something from. That could be the stream.
Oh yeah, it's the stream behind him. That's lovely.
That's lovely.
Oh yeah,
that's me.
That's you.
Yeah, Mom, I'm on TV. That's me. I'm looking over his shoulder what he's doing.
Lovely. Oh my, there is the bandit now coming in.
I whisper in his ear what to play.
Yeah. Continue doing that, please.
No, don't repeat that.
No, I won't. I won't. But I'm getting distracted here.
Yeah.
Yeah. By our comp faults.
You're easily distracted, it seems, like me.
Yeah, it's true.
So
unfortunately,
let's go back to the match. It's nobody less than Senpai Wrecked, the 3 times champion of the Swisscom Heroleague, playing against the newcomer Sailor.
Yeah, and he is using the flying machine here, actually. Card that we've seen a little bit last week from Toy Boy, actually. Ooh, Senpai Wrecked, he's not very happy. Loses a lot of HP on that right-hand tower there. Very good push, though, by Sailor with that Mega Knight.
Sailor also with an interesting deck.
Oh, there you go. There.
Oh, the Royal Hawk.
You've asked for it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I also asked for the Golem.
There's the Heal Spirit. And
probably Senpai wants to prove here that he can win with the Golem.
Yeah. Actually, I recently started playing my Golem Beatdown deck also with Cannon card as well.
Oh, that Mega Knight.
Such good DPS.
That was so painful.
But look at the Golem. It will just connect. Yeah, it gets the
almost
goblin
at the tower. Now the flying machine will support.
Down, but look at that. That's
Don't underestimate the flying machine.
Yep. And yeah, that heal spirit.
Yeah, it's a
will not be doing anything.
a real beauty there. The flying machine.
Flying
on
machine
the
plus
tower.
the musketeer now, but look at that. Sailor is actually defending this here against Senpyrek. There
Cannon
is
card.
the flying machine
4
plus the
seconds.
cannon card.
No.
Another poison
Oh,
down.
that was close.
Ugh.
Flying machine and
He
cannon
needs
card
like
connected.
3-4 more seconds to turn it back
A
around,
little
I
bit
think.
more time.
But fantastic defense here coming out from Sailor, and quite unfortunate matchup here for the
Yeah.
side of Senpyrek.
It is.
I mean, he had like,
A little
it was
bit
really
of
hard to
more
push
action a
through.
little bit earlier, and it could have worked.
But that's always hard with like the golem deck.
Yeah.
It's so clunky. I mean,
You have
and
only 1 minute basically with the
Yeah.
golem. That's the problem.
And then with those royal bacons, he just such a good
Yeah.
answer for it.
The bacon kind of gets sticky on the golem, and
Yeah, maybe it's like
it's difficult.
candy
There's the
bacon.
golem.
It's
You see the
candied
golem
bacon.
making his way, but the bacon's already taken down the tower.
Yeah. And then he just
But yeah,
tries his best.
I
but
mean,
doesn't
Senpai,
manage to get
nevertheless,
through.
he just keeps his frozen smile. He's not showing any nerves
Maybe that was
there.
more of a bit of an experimental deck or like some kind of fan service here to show it off.
I think just because we wished for golem, he thought he's gonna play golem.
Yeah.
Or he
it's like-
just wanted to try it. I mean,
like,
there's
I'm
still
gonna show them once, and then I'm gonna
there's
move
still
back
4
to
more
what
matches.
I'm used to.
not 4 more years, but 4 more
4 more
matches for Senpai. So
4
he
more
can still
matches
make
would be
it.
a pretty long stream here. That would be
4
tough.
more games. We want 4 more games.
Okay, Senpyrek, he looks like he's just up and ready to go again here. Wants to get right back into that second match. We can, of course, see it here on the side a little
Yeah.
bit. What's going on in the combat group. And we're actually ready to jump into game number 2 here between Sailor and Senpyrek.
Are you getting closer again with every match?
Yes.
It kind of feels like. Yeah.
It's just you missing me. Oh, that was a beautiful use
not
of the heal
really.
spirit, actually.
Not really me missing you.
And again, Musketeer is such a popular card, man. It's gained so much popularity over the last
Also, look at
weeks.
the face of Senpai.
And,
Like, he
once
just
again-
remains cool. Whatever happens, no change of expression.
Yeah.
Totally
Good
relaxed and focused.
royal delivery there for the Royal Bacons, but then again, so much damage coming
Bacon
in,
split.
and he splits the bacon
Yeah.
in the middle. No fireball allowed.
Nice,
so
both
therefore-
bacons on the tower.
Yeah. I think that was actually the plan here from Sailor. That's he knew he wants to come in with the Royal Hawks, and that's why he of course banned the fireball. Because it is such a good answer to those piggies. And the Mega Knight dies to that Royal Delivery, plus the Royal Recruit that comes out of it.
I wonder if Sailor is actually listening to us.
You think so? Should he? Nice bandit there to answer Sailor's bandit, and now she is making her way down the left hand
Bandit.
side onto that heal
Not
spirit.
getting to the tower.
Gets a hit onto the Musketeer though. We take those.
Next Muskie. A duel.
Muskie deck. Deck.
Royal
duel once
Bacon.
again.
Oh,
Ah,
Mega Knight
but with
misses
the Mega
the
Knight,
bacon.
he has a really good answer against
He
those
has a good answer,
bacons.
but he missed the hawks.
Yeah, and it just snuck through and then got healed up. So yeah, but now
Also-
it's actually getting pretty hard here to defend.
Sailor
for
also with bacon.
Senpyrek. Good royal delivery there once again on top of those piggies. Takes them out, but they get the tower down to 882 HP. There's the poison now coming in for the side of Senpyrek. Mega Knight takes the jump onto that bandit. Poison will
Senpyrek
take down both of
a
those.
little bit of a struggle here.
Yes, but he splits the damage much more. And I think with the game going longer, that's probably could pay off here for him.
If he gets a tower.
Yeah, and once again, he splits
Nice one.
them.
The bacon going to the towers, both of them.
Yeah, and that one piggy there gets a lot of
He
damage.
has to stop the Mega Knight though.
Yeah, he has a Mega Knight of his own. Plops that down right then and there.
More bacon.
And there is Okay, nice comp faults there. Oh, that could actually just
Oh,
take
wow.
down the tower. Not quite, but
Both
450
towers really
HP
low
remaining.
now.
Now, more
Senpai.
bacon. This time from Senpai.
More
Will he have the
bacon.
Mega Knight in cycle? He does not.
Yeah, the
That is 4
cholesterol
piggies on there.
bomb.
And the poison. That's going to be
Almost.
the game here for
Yes, it
Senpai.
is.
Thank you very much.
A little cholesterol bomb here by Senpai, hitting Sailor, getting him that tower in a very big push.
Yeah. Talking about
Cholesterol
pigs.
bomb.
I had a burger tonight. Last night.
Ah,
that was
okay.
delicious.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why what?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
That's why you don't, because of the cholesterol, you don't remember the words.
Yeah, true.
Could be.
But really, like, I'm so not used to it anymore, like, to eat meat
burger.
in general.
Speaking of burger, getting hungry. Mega Knights.
Let's go and eat.
We love the fights of the Mega Knights.
Yes.
When they rush to the tower
Intense
with all
duels.
their power. And then
Oh,
the
look at
Royal
that.
Hawks.
He was just
getting
out of
that
answers
one.
there. Tried everything he could.
Impossible to stop him. That was such a cholesterol bomb.
But I mean, it was so close. 540 HP on the left hand side and like 460 on the right hand. So, what a
It's a
pretty tight one.
Typical win by knockout. It doesn't matter what happened before. The first one to lose a tower loses.
That's true. That is very true. Adequate comparison. there.
Remember that.
See, but that was the advantage that Senpai had due to his play, because he split the skeleton dragons. See again.
See? That's the
He
cholesterol.
split the skeleton
Guys,
dragons.
look at him. If you eat too much cholesterol,
and eat cholesterol.
yeah, actually you don't.
Yeah.
I'm also a victim of cholesterol, probably. Actually, you eat the burger.
Yes.
So this can
and then
happen.
Your body turns it into cholesterol. But
Yeah,
then again,
you want to explain
No,
that?
no, I will not give any biology lessons today. Maybe next time. But yeah, what I was saying, he splits up his Royal Hawks as opposed to Sailor, who always ran them down on one side. That like funnels you into that kind of weird position where it's like not advantageous to just suddenly switch it up, because you can see there, Senpai, he just ignored the bandit on the right hand side because his tower was still at full health. Then he dropped the Royal Hawks, and then he kind of had to defend it, and it to be fair, it got kind of close, but then again he got a big counter push out of that.
That
and
was
then
beautiful.
he had like both towers like adequately low, so he could just see, okay, I have a counter push now. He has to defend. Whichever lane he does not defend, I'm just gonna drop the Royal Hawks there, and he has no elixir left. And in the end, I got him the win.
Exactly.
Easy as that.
Exactly.
Simple.
I'm thinking of a big bacon burger. Let's go into the
the
match.
burger's name was actually Alpha Kevin.
Alpha Kevin.
Yes.
And it had bacon on it.
It had bacon on it. It had egg, and it had avocado.
Extra cheese, extra bacon.
No,
Small buns.
It actually had bacon. Really sure.
Double burger, double bacon, double
no.
cheese.
I watch my portions these days because I want to remember. Like I have to get to a lower weight class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's healthier.
That's
in
true.
a double sense.
That's true.
Punches are not as hard.
Yeah.
Fish slapper.
I've missed the fisherman.
Yeah, we haven't seen him today.
Yeah.
Hawk Rider Fisherman is actually also very interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe he also plays Healy with the Hawk.
Maybe. Oh, there's another bomb tower coming down. Right on time to take care of that Hawk Rider. And there is another EOS being played by Senpai Rekt. Actually curious, yeah, just wanted to say whether we're gonna see the Mega Knight again. Yeah, this is actually similar to the one deck I'm running, but I actually played with the Skeleton Dragons instead of the EOS. Just a good replacement, a lot of DPS. I really like the Skeleton Dragons, I gotta say. They're such a strong card. So much DPS, your opponent always has to react to it.
Fisherman behind the Hog Rider. The bomb tower is quite a good answer actually to the Hog.
Yeah.
He doesn't
like
even get to the tower.
Yeah, not a single time he's gotten through so far. But neither has Sailor, to be fair.
It's such a struggle for Senpai in this match here at the moment.
Yeah, it's not an easy one. There are the skeletons coming down.
So Sailor, I really like how he plays here.
Senpai deck actually reminds me a lot of, like, the the outer shell reminds me a lot of the Royal Giant deck actually. With like the Fisherman and the Hunter, and there's the Graveyard coming out from Sailor. Was kind of obvious, but there's another Hog Rider now.
Graveyard.
Will we see another Bomb
Hog
Tower?
Rider
No, no Bomb Tower this
to
time.
The tower.
Gets
Sailor
2 hits
was
off.
Maybe a little bit low on Elixir there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, well at
so
some point it will just be out of sight.
he took the hits.
Yeah, have to. And there now, another Knight. Mega Knight also coming down here. Backed up by the
Mega
Eagles
Knight
in this
trying
one.
to clear the way
Now
here for the next
Senpai
Hog
goes
Rider.
on the offense in this one. There's another Bomb Tower now coming in.
Bomb
with the
tower
Musketeer behind
removed.
it.
Hog Rider
Nicely
other
done.
lane, interesting.
Switching it up here. Sailor has to defend it, uses the Knight as well as the Skeleton.
That makes sense because there's no clear advantage in any lane.
Yeah.
And so Senpai trying to switch things up a little bit.
Yeah, again, he tries to just get both these towers down so he can capitalize on a potential opening on either side of the arena. Once again, we see the Bomb Tower here, such a good defense. It's just really solid card. But here's the Hog Rider now.
Hog
Bomb
Rider.
Tower is out of cycle. The Poison is also still on the
Poison.
ground. That's 1 hit, that's 2 hit. He
Poison was
gets
a
another
little
swing
bit too
in.
early.
846 HP remaining. If he can
Graveyard.
defend that, I think this
Yeah,
will
the Hunter.
probably be the game here for Senpai Rect. Because I don't really see how Sailor is
Another
going
bomb
to be able
tower.
to defend this. Gets out the Bomb Tower with this Hog Rider. There's the Mega Knight jumping onto it. Another Poison there coming in. Mega Knight jumps up in the air again, jumps again onto the
doesn't
Musketeer.
make it. The bomb tower's already there.
Yeah. Bomb Tower
Yeah,
once
bomb
again
tower
is back
is
inside.
so effective.
But look at that. At this point, he's just cycling him down with
It's only,
poisons
it's
here.
only 30 seconds left. So
Yeah.
either he gets it with poison or with tiebreaker.
Nice block there again with the Mega Knight holding that push right at the bridge, so nothing can tank for the skeletons. And that's barely any damage there coming in.
15
Then another graveyard.
Still has
there.
to defend the graveyard, but he has poison for that.
Poison this time used defensively here.
Yeah, that's it.
by
Tiebreaker.
Senpai. Yeah.
We're going into the tiebreaker, and that will be.
And that's just gonna be game here for Senpai. I know I'm spoiling it a bit, but that's
Yeah,
quite
don't
a
spoil
health
it.
difference. 800 more health he still has remaining on
2-1
that left
lead
hand
for
side.
Senpai. Yeah,
strong
nice
showing
play
here by him.
Consistency really paid in this match.
Yeah.
Like Senpai switched lanes and just.
I loved how he
added
adapted. Like,
damage.
okay, yeah, let's use the Hog Rider on the right and and get some chip damage in through that. Force a elixir out of him when defending, and then especially like defending the graveyard, but then also already using the Hog Rider to bait out the bomb tower, so it wouldn't like kill off his entire push, and then like drop a Mega Knight in front of that.
It was difficult to play against the bomb tower,
Yeah,
and he handled that really well.
Like
As you
always
said,
getting it out of
baiting
cycle
the
and
bomb
then punishing it.
tower and attacking the bomb tower. He lost a lot of hogs against the bomb tower.
Yeah.
But still was able to do enough damage in the
But
end.
still, it's always an even trade. Like Hog Rider for the bomb tower, and you're like, he has to play because otherwise he gets too much damage in. Yeah, he can also defend, as we've seen with like skeletons plus knight, but then he always gets 2, sometimes 3 hits in, and that's really punishing over the long run. If he wants to properly defend it, he has to really use the bomb tower, but that's like one of his only big AoE damages in that deck. And
very
when
true.
that's gone, it's like it becomes really hard to defend against the likes of a Mega Knight who's tanking, of the Musketeer behind it, and the Hunter, of course, as well. So really well played here by
I'm
Senpai
curious
Rekt.
for the next match.
Yeah. We can just take it all in this one. Then we can go home.
This would be a 3 wins in total for Senpai.
Yeah, 3 straight
and
wins.
would make him, I think, 3rd place or even 2nd place.
I think technically second,
I
because
think
Jesus
second.
also has 3 wins, but he also has a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dachim has 5 wins.
Yes.
Incredible.
That's pretty insane.
So he's number 1 at the moment. Dachim on his way to the final, basically.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This time maybe he can get the title this time. We don't know.
He will still have to play
Or
the
at
play the
least
final.
get a rematch against Senpai Rekt, maybe.
Rematch of season 3, maybe.
We'll
be
see.
Great. It was a great match in season 3.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There are some kisses and greetings being exchanged by these two
Kisses
players.
and hugs. It's all about love.
Yeah.
Love is all we need.
There's a Musketeer.
You will get a strike because it sounds so
Yeah.
original, like the
Absolutely.
original.
Absolutely. Okay. There's the Holzfäller now coming in. That's gonna be.
Yeah, there was no camp.
How will he defend this? Okay, there is the graveyard. Oh,
The
there's
Royal
Recruits.
Recruits.
Interesting.
Such
one.
a strong
Oh,
card.
but look at that! Look at that damage from the graveyard! Oh my gosh!
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
He just gets caught completely off guard with that one, and look, now the Ice Golem will just defend more or less that entire push. Okay, Mega Minion
And also
is there to
the
help it
recruits,
out.
they just got destroyed
Yes, yes. I think that was just a Sailor waiting a bit too long. Okay, now he'll be
there. Yeah,
missing.
then of course the 7 elixir for the Royal Recruits, that basically caught
Yeah.
him off guard.
Yeah, he reacted a little late to the Musketeer, and then with the Dark Prince he could like barely defend it, but he gets some nice death damage there with the balloon, and takes it all the way down to 1600 HP.
It's gonna be difficult here for the balloon deck.
Yeah, I think so too.
Senpai
Especially
does
with the
not
bomb tower
only
in there. Oh, nice.
Yeah. On
Uses-
the other hand, Senpai only has Bomb Tower and he has Musketeer, Mega Minion, so he should be able to defend the balloon.
Gets a slap there. Right hand side tower. 763 HP remaining. There are the skeleton dragons now coming in. There's the snowball to distract them a bit. Slow everything down. You get some
Again,
nice
the
chip in
skellies,
there. Good defense there from
581.
Sylar.
I wonder what the last card is. Probably Poison.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I always think it's confusing when people refer to like, yeah, it's 2 big spells in for example this deck.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
the Poison.
Was that I think that might have been unintentional. Okay, nice Ice Golem there. Gets hooked away. There's the bomb tower.
Distracting the balloon, so the balloon cannot do a lot of damage. Also the Musketeer.
Yeah, Musketeer takes down the
Luckily the
balloon.
Musketeer was locked to the balloon. Not
Fisherman hooks himself onto the tower. 10-10 on that left-hand side. 12-62 on the other side.
15 seconds
This
left.
will actually not be easier to
Another
break through
graveyard
for
push.
Senpai Rekt. There's the poison now
Poison.
coming in.
Yeah, he only needs a few skellies to hit.
Okay, one of these Royal Recruits connecting on the left-hand side, taking it to 790 HP.
790, it's very close. If
What's
Sailor
this?
gets a good
I
push.
think this is like 2 poisons left for Senpai,
Yeah.
or like a lucky graveyard plus the poison on top of
I
it.
think Snowball Poison is not enough.
I don't think so either. And he still has to defend the balloon here. Oh, I have
Balloon.
such a deep hate for Lumberjack Balloon. It's
It can be hard to defend at times.
it's just annoying. And now with the heal spirit on top
Poison,
of it
that's
as
the
well.
first
Okay.
one.
First poison now come in.
Another
Good
balloon.
pressure on the
Lumberjack
opposite for
balloon
Sailor.
again. No, it's not Lumberjack.
Oh,
it's the
nice
Healy.
snowball there.
There's the Lumberjack going straight to the bomb tower.
Oh, look at that beautiful Ice Golem there being played by
Excellent
Senpai.
defense here by
Getting him
Senpai. That's
away.
where you really
There's
see the
Dark Prince.
champion in
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, absolutely.
So well played.
And there's one more poison that
There's
he needs.
the
Plus the
so-called
snowball. That's his 3-for-1 for
That's
Senpai.
just the winning poison here for Senpai. 3-1 win. Beautiful play here by Senpai.
That was
He
intense, though.
started difficult, but in the last 2 matches he was really strong.
Yeah. But like the way that match was going, this game number 3 here, like I feel like Sailor could have won it if
It was super close.
if that blunder there didn't happen, where he got so much damage in with that first graveyard. I
That
mean,
first push where he was not ready,
Yeah.
he dropped the
Yeah.
recruit, and then he didn't have elixir to
leaked,
defend.
like Senparect, they both threw the snowball, and like Senparect dropped the musketeer behind the tower, and I think until he played the lumberjack, he leaked like 4 elixir on the side of Sailor, and the lumberjack, that's like, I feel, one of the big weaknesses of the lumberjack. It's quite squishy and it's very fast. So if you cycle it behind the tower like Sailor did there, you still lose all that elixir that you leaked. But then again, the lumberjack will run over to the other side of the arena and die faster, and you still
It's
you
gone
lose like
too
a ton of
fast.
elixir.
Usually you don't want to drop it behind the tower because
No.
it will run away.
Yeah, it's like,
You usually want to drop it behind your troops or just right in front of your troops
Yeah.
to rage them a little bit.
Absolutely.
But really problem is with those recruits, they cost 7 elixir.
Yeah, they're very risky first play.
Yeah, he was not ready for the graveyard.
Yeah.
He thought he's gonna make a good push with the recruits, and it turned out it was.
I think
actually
especially
a
after the
push.
Dark Prince, he was like, okay, yeah, I can defend this. And then there was the graveyard, and he was just like caught off guard.
Yeah.
And in the end, that cost him. But also, like, props to Senpai. He really edged it out towards the end. I think he realized this is not an easy deck to defend for him, because it is this kind of annoying mixture where you have a lot of swarm units, so to speak, with those royal recruits and heal spirit and whatnot. So and then you have the balloon on top of it, which is like that big dangerous single
Big
target,
push. Especially as you mentioned before, the lumberjack balloon combo is so strong if it actually gets to the tower.
Yeah.
It
like
can be
always
devastating.
if you
What's
don't have
also
an answer, it's
interesting
always
here,
tower down.
the heal spell was in there, or the heal spirit was in there, but it did not really play a role because it is really hard to play.
In the beginning a bit, he got some death damages in that I think he would not have gotten if he would just have let the balloon go. When like the heal spirit connected onto the bomb tower, the balloon gets healed up a bit, gets like another hit in, and then manages to squeeze a little closer to the princess tower. But in the end, that's not the things that you want. That's like that's what you get usually, but what you want is those attacks onto the.
It's also a little bit
tower.
of luck. That bomb tower for Senpai, that was really key for his defense.
Yeah.
If he didn't choose the bomb tower, he would have problems
that's
against
true.
this deck. I mean, with many other decks that we've seen today, that would be hard to defend against Lumberjack Balloon.
I also kind of like the adaptation of running a Dark Prince in that deck. It's kind of a different thing that we usually see.
Yeah, that was well played by Senpai. He showed once again why he is the 3 times champion. But we've only seen 3 matches of Senpai so far. But he won all of them.
Yeah,
so
that's the impressive part.
He's still in a very good position actually in this tournament.
So far, only Dutchim and Semperect are undefeated, and you'll also see that in our standings coming up here.
Let's go.
You've waited for them for so long.
I want standings. There
More
you go.
math.
Dutchim now with incredible 5 wins on top of the standings here, 15 points. So that's a really good position for him to be. Then Jesus second, which is actually not accurate because Senpai is actually second with 3 wins and 0 losses, and Jesus has 1 loss.
Yes.
So in the difference, Senpai is second and Jesus is third. And then we go on with Toy Boy, 6 points at the moment, Kefran, Sailor, and it's gonna be hard. Sailor and Kefran already have 3 losses on their score there.
Yeah.
Also Arteezy and Potoshev with 5 losses. It's gonna be really hard to recover. If not
it's
impossible.
also pretty hard because there's this switcherino. Very well done. It's also a bit hard because like Sailor, Arteezy, and Potoshev, they're all newcomers. They just entered the league and they're at the bottom of the scoreboard at the moment. It's like, yeah, that can happen, and yes, there are more experienced players, but I really like the position that Toyboy is in because he's been holding up well for himself.
We talked to him last time.
Yes.
That was interesting, and I think he also played like really well, and he's taking this really serious. And you can tell, I mean, he's a newcomer and he's already in 4th place.
Yeah.
And he's going up against those, in parentheses, big boys, Dachim, Senpai, and Jesus that have been here all of the previous seasons, and they always ranked in the top spots.
That's very true.
And he's going up against them, so that's a really good performance here by Toyboy.
Yeah.
I'm curious what we'll see of him.
Maybe he can take Kefran and Potoshev under his wings for a bit and maybe teach them a little something, and they can get one or the other win under their belt before the season draws to a close here, because this, as I mentioned previously, is already our 4th match day. Tomorrow night we'll of course be back with match day number 5, but after that there will only be one more week here of the regular season. Again, of course, with 2 match days, Monday and Tuesday. But after that, we're already into playoffs.
Yes.
It's incredible how fast.
Incredible
fast these weeks
every
go by.
season's like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 3
like
seasons
action,
already.
action.
It's like super fast, and then we're already in the finals.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We see a clear tendency here on the standings. And I'm curious how this is going to develop. One more match day tomorrow. Don't miss that. We're going to have exciting matches tomorrow. I guess we have Senpai again tomorrow.
Yeah, we have him twice actually.
So
we have him
very cool. You don't want to miss it.
We have him against Jesus or no, against Dachim. I'm not sure anymore. See, now I'm confused. But we have some great matches coming up tomorrow.
Yeah. So be there again tomorrow.
We have plenty of Kampfhölzer. We have all the Blaserohr kobolds that you can wish for. We have Les Roquettes and
La Roquette.
La Roquette.
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Les Roquettes. We have multiple ones, you know. We have all
Jesus
of them.
will play tomorrow. Dachim will play. Senpai, Arteezy. You wonder why I know all that.
Yeah. You know, I hear the same thing as you do.
Yeah. It's going to be very exciting. Don't miss it.
Yes.
Stay happy, healthy, and strong till tomorrow when we're on. You don't want to miss it. Again, with my friend here, Luca Don Rigoni, and my humble self. We'll be casting it again for you tomorrow. Follow us on social media. Luca Don Rigoni, it was just there. You find him everywhere, basically on Facebook. I guess no, not on Facebook.
Facebook,
yes.
Instagram,
Twitter, and
Twitch.
also
Go follow me on Twitch.
Yeah, he's streaming now on Twitch. You don't want to miss out. You're streaming in German, though, are you?
Yeah, most of
it. Yeah. Myself on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. Twitter, everywhere basically, and it's everywhere the same name. You see it right here, Chief Avalon, and over there. Don Rigoni. Follow us to not miss any of the amazing action.
Yeah. And also, of course, follow the Swisscom Heroleague here at ESL Swiss on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, if you want to keep up to date with what's happening, which matches are coming up, the current standings, and of course also our other games, being CSGO, that will air on Wednesday and Thursday nights. Also at 8 p.m. here, and then of course in just 2 more weeks I think we'll be on with League of Legends, and I'm already looking forward to be casting that one, although we only have like 4 stream days, but it will be an exciting one.
It's gonna be very fast.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's good meta currently, good meta. Before Worlds, let's get ready for some Swisscom Hero League action. But we wish you all the best. See you tomorrow. As you already said, stay happy and healthy and good
strong.
night.
And have a good one. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Das gute Gefühl, wenn du bereit bist. Schuhbereit, immer noch bereit. Bereit. Bereit aufzustehen. Den Mut zusammenzunehmen und...
Fest daran zu glauben.
Weil heute ist dein Tag.
Mein erster Schultag.
Bereit, sich zu beweisen.
Ich kann das.
Bereit für den nächsten Schritt. Für neue Projekte. Und die Möglichkeiten der vernetzten Welt.
Darum reden wir mit unseren Kunden nicht einfach über Technik, sondern sagen ihnen, was sie davon haben.
Darum sind wir da oben.
Auch in einem Bergdörfli?
Mitten drinnen und auch da unten. Damit die Schweiz bereit ist. Damit Sie bereit sind. Bereit fürs Leben.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
La sensation d'être prêt. Déjà prêt, toujours prêt. Prêt? Prêt à se lever, à prendre son courage à deux mains et...
Croire dur comme fer.
Aujourd'hui, c'est ton jour.
Mon premier jour d'école.
Prêt à relever le défi.
Ça, j'arrive.
Prêt pour la prochaine étape. Pour de nouveaux projets et pour les possibilités d'un monde connecté.
C'est pour ça qu'avec nos clients, on ne parle pas que de technique. On leur dit aussi ce qu'elle leur apporte.
Parce que nous sommes là-haut,
Jusqu'aux villages les plus reculés,
à tous les niveaux et tout en bas, pour que la Suisse soit prête. Pour que vous soyez prêts. Prêts pour la vie.
Came from the darkest regions, wrapped in a cloak of light. Minus the focus highs, I'm trying to get my opens right. Throw my doubts aside, I climb the mountainside. And when I reach the peak, the view I see will not be fly. Feel the pressure, but it's relative to the man I mentioned. No time for hesitation, finally time to step up. And when you're feeling deep in your bones and it's on your fed up, you're close to the glass ceiling, keep your head up. See your dreams as a goal, that's how I'm seeing mine. Achieve my full potential, let all of the demons pre my shine.
ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.